the D&D Dummy Club.
You just double checking. Double checking.
Yeah.
All right, guys, welcome back to another edition of the D&D Dummy Club. I'm Sean Crow, the Dungeon Master of this 5th edition homebrew, known as the Red Claw for this campaign. Woohoo! Exciting. You'll notice a slight change. Kyle and Don have a better camera positioning, and they no longer have to be in each other's laps. But you know, they like that. They're cool with it. They're one with their sexuality, so to speak.
$20 is $20.
Yeah.
Open the show.
So, hey, things we do for $1. But yeah, we're just here trying to put together a fun, entertaining evening for everybody and our fans. We appreciate your support. Check us out on YouTube, also Patreon. Our sponsor, Paper or Plastic. I got it right this time.
Big Money Scott.
Yeah, Big Money Scott. You want to
I sure will.
commercial for them?
Yeah, he's got a new logo coming shortly. I've heard. If you're considering supporting a friendly local game store, think of Paper or Plastic. Based out of Shore, Illinois, Paper or Plastics offers a unique combination of tabletop games and disc golf products. They also offer a wide range of RPG materials, including source books, dice, miniatures, and even custom 3D printed items. They got a bunch of different dice towers to look at. So check out www.paperorplastic.net for more information. You can talk to Hayden, you can talk to Sean, or you can talk to Scott, and any one of those guys will fill you in on whatever you need.
Yeah.
They'll do order by mails too. So.
Yeah, they've got a huge selection of stuff, plus a lot of 3D printing they do over there. So
Yeah, almost anything
Yeah.
they can print
yeah.
up for you.
So if you don't have a 3D printer and you're looking to get something, check them out. They'll definitely work with you. They're really good with that. Now let's get back to the game. Other than that, does anybody have anything they want to talk about or address? No, everyone good? Everybody have some good times during their times off here between sessions?
Yeah, work. Work 7 days a week.
Yeah, we are the working man
excited.
players here. Nice.
Overtime.
Moment of silence over there.
What a science for our social lives.
Well, actually, I worked
That's it right here.
6 days this week because I got to come here today.
Yeah, exciting. All right. Well, with all that, let's get back into the game here. You guys left off with trying to decide what you're going to do with the red dragon carcass. So
So we're already done putting the money into the gold into the
portable, right?
Okay. All right.
Oh, on a side note, Identity Grove Warden, played by Carl. Carl's not here for this episode. He's got some personal stuff to take care of, and I will be playing as Identity for a moment until he decides where he's going.
DM and party leader.
Yeah,
Sounds like a conflict of interest to me.
it's a conflict of interest, definitely.
By the way, we're going to go this way.
Yeah. The party leader played by the DM.
Hey, Dave, get that curtain. Yep. Cool.
So, we got a dead dragon.
All right. So
Are we going to skin? I think we should just skin it.
Well, we've taken scales.
We already took scale.
I know, but I mean, we should just skin the thing and take all the scales. You want to cut off the tail,
Agree.
How
cut
much
off the
room do
tail,
we
cut
have?
off the wings. Wings are 300 pounds each.
We can't take those.
we might be able to fit them in the portable hole. I mean, how much gold was there?
A lot of.
Yeah, but it's a 10-foot, 6-foot diameter, 10-foot deep hole. I mean, if it was 5,000 gold pieces, that might fill up a quarter of that.
Not even.
Yeah, I mean,
Party leader?
unless
What do we see?
unless these are gold pieces this big, which we will melt down into other gold pieces.
And then he looks into the portable hole and he's like,
Into the Holy Ghost.
Boy, your voice really got high and squeaky. You sound like a goblin for some reason. I don't know. How's your?
It's just a
Okay.
old voice.
So our choice is scales first.
I think we take the wings,
Definitely the head.
Well,
take the claws, take
First.
the head.
what's first in the pecking order? We're gonna run out of space.
Head first.
Head, claws, and wings first. I don't think we're going to run out of space because we're not going to take the main body. I think
Is
we're going
the
to
head gonna fit?
The head.
Oh yeah, the head's not that big.
Not that big.
But it's maybe like,
I heard
I don't know.
hearts are
Beach ball.
Yeah.
Valuable
too.
no, the decent size. It's probably a good
4 feet.
4 feet wide. Like, it'd be like a head of a great white shark.
They'll fit in there.
Go fit a start.
I think we can get the wings in there too.
just push it all in there and stomp on it.
Yeah, I mean whatever we got.
Make sure no fluids are transferred with it can ruin the gold in the portable hole.
Like I said, let's put
It's kind of slimy.
what we want first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I mean,
So
we
we'll put
figured-
all the scales in.
Yeah, we should skin it and take
And then-
all the whole hide.
The hide.
I'm not really good at skinning though. Who's
I've had practice. Not really an expert, but
Break it with a blade. I can cut it up a little bit.
oh, you're probably about as good as me on that one. I'm thinking chop ain't gonna work.
I would
But
probably.
you can cut off the head
Pretty
maybe.
good at chopping.
Yeah, chop off that head maybe.
so let's do a little pecking order of what we want first.
Skin, for sure.
Scales,
Scales, wings. I think
then
that's
the
very
wings,
important.
then the head.
Then maybe we want to get the maybe some of the organs like the heart and
Well, the hearts I've heard are valuable, but other than that,
I don't know.
think.
What about like where the fire comes out of? That sounds like something we could definitely use to make some kind of wacky potion
Or weapon.
or weapon. Yeah, I mean that sounds interesting, but I don't know
So
what that would even look
we
like.
will start filling the bag of holding with the scales first.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then we'll go to the wings. And then the head we can put on the wagon.
Come
We
wagon,
have to.
and the heart.
Well,
So we'll just put as much into the bag or in the portable hole as we can. When
Yeah.
we run out of room, you tell us where we run out of room. If
Yeah,
we
you're not
run-
gonna fit the tail in there, but you'll get the wings and the scales
probably the claws.
and the claws.
I've taken teeth on my personal
That's
body,
okay.
so
Yeah,
Same here.
yeah. So claws, wings, and the skin.
And the
okay.
and then why don't we just
You won't be able to fit the tail.
if we can't take the tail, let's just skin the tail and just take the skin off the tail
Might be good.
and the very end of the tail. So then, that would be good enough. I mean, you never know. I never had dragons before. Should we take some?
I'll take a section and try it.
Might do like here.
Dragon steaks for dinner tonight.
I think we might take
And I
some.
lay them out and I lay them on a rock
Okay.
to dry out
And then we can take the heart.
in the heart.
We can fit the heart.
Between the hole.
How are we getting the head to the wagon?
Sure.
4 feet. We can probably lift it up.
Lift it up and carry it ourselves.
We got 5, 6 people.
You and I can carry it, no problem.
We got a potion of giant strength.
I've seen you turn really big, so
Yeah, well, when I turn real big, I can carry more, but it's still not what you think. It's not that great.
okay.
Yeah, I'm just not. I'm quicker than I am strong. That's pretty much where we go with that. Which is why Ayers was the sword guy.
So let's
Go ahead and get to work.
Yeah.
While I'm filleting out rib steaks,
You should be able to carve great.
I cut out the heart. I'll take the heart out, wrap it in a
Should we roll to see how good of a job we do?
Yes, you're actually going. I'm going to have you do that.
Well, I'm not
Why don't
cutting
we pick
anything up.
somebody and one of us will assist
Who was going to do the skinning?
Well, wait, before we do that, why don't you tell us what skill we're going to need to do the skinning? Would that be like a survival?
Survival.
That ain't me.
My guess is
It would be me.
It would be
Me for everything.
Be pretty good at survival.
What's your survival skill then?
It would be me for everything.
Plus 4.
What's your
And it is a
survival-
proficiency, so.
Oh yeah. No, it's not you. It's him. Yeah.
It would be me for everything.
I'll assist him.
Yeah, there you go. That might be, since you're good with survival too,
Yeah,
it would be
that
good
would
to
be
help
good.
out.
All right, he's going to assist you, so that's going to give you.
Advantage.
You want me to just roll once or roll for each individual?
No, just
he
roll
rolls-
once, but
but
roll
he
2
rolls
dice, and you'll take the highest.
Yeah, you're going to get advantage.
But if you roll shitty, you're going to ruin the hide.
pretend you're rolling disadvantage.
There you go.
2 ones.
Nat
No.
20.
Nat 20.
Nice.
So that's 30.
Dude,
Pristine Dragonite.
Yeah, you did such an amazing
dude, he had plus 10.
I had a cloak.
He had plus 10 in survival. I'm like, oh my god,
Plus 10 in survival.
too good.
I want a cloak.
I have a yes.
Yeah, that's what I have. As well.
Oh, wait, are you talking in your robotic voice yet, or no?
Oh no, we remember it got fixed.
He told me after I came back
I
up.
did want to get fixed.
Shit.
Damn animated.
From hitting hits, right?
We can technically, the DM can't tell me what I'm hearing in my head.
Yes, I can. Now
Well,
you're.
actually, you can't.
What you're hearing in your head is
reality is
comes out.
reality. Is what it really
No,
comes down to.
If I'm thinking something in my head, if I'm listening to myself in one way, but you guys hear me another way,
Okay.
he can't tell me I'm hearing it the other way.
Do this. Talk like this.
No.
Does your voice sound deeper in your head? Yes. Obviously. Because your ears are what is the sound in your head.
Devin has not learned that the DM can do whatever the hell he wants.
Right, so.
Well, within reason.
Within reason.
Theoretically,
He cannot tell you what
Challenge
you're doing.
accepted.
Pride Master.
but he can tell you
My nickname, Pride Master.
he can tell you what you hear though.
I'm standing
That's
away
exactly.
from Chin.
So you but you are listening. But at the same time, the DM is not supposed to be giving you disadvantage when you don't
Well,
know what he wants.
that's
But
DM's game.
I'm really glad that he
get
did.
No. I get that.
That was
It's
some
his game. I understand that.
That's a lot of pride in there.
But
over
yeah.
there.
There are people that want disadvantage today. They just haven't figured it out yet.
So let's
So
get going.
We did
I
roll
got
really
the hide. I got the hide. What else
Everything
am I
that you
gonna
cut. No, you just said.
You did it all, dude.
One roll.
Okay.
With that one roll, everything is perfect. I mean, it's
Told you I
like,
was a good assistant.
and those are the best looking dragon rib steaks ever.
Yes.
Well, it's good. I'm laying them out on the rock to let them soak up the sun so they jerk you out, basically.
Wait,
We don't want to jerky with steaks. They're steaks.
We're having dinner. It's dragon
You
steak
do,
dinner.
you do jerky with the scraps, not
I
the
don't know.
steak.
I don't know how to cook.
That's okay.
He doesn't eat.
Yeah, that's true.
No, I do.
He does. He's
I
got
don't
an
need.
evacuation
I don't
board.
need.
Chew.
I don't need to eat, but I do eat. I like the taste of things.
He wants it.
It's not necessary though.
Okay, so back to the story.
Okay.
We
yeah.
got the skin. We got the tail from the skin from the tail, I mean.
Right.
We got the little pointy thing at the end of the tail.
Yep.
We got the claws, the wings, and the heart.
It's on the-
We have some.
And the heart we're going to put on the cart somehow.
With the hand, put it in the mouth.
We got a lot of heavy lifters, and I'm not. How much does the head weigh?
Head weighs a good 350 pounds.
All right, so 3 guys could easily do it without. Because I mean, if you got a 20 strength, it's 270.
I'll make it seem like he's lifting his load too.
Okay, give me a strength check.
No problem.
You don't get advantage.
That's fine.
But he's there trying to help.
Yeah, 300 pounds is your max lift, by the way, with a strength of 20.
It's not max, it's double.
How is it double?
Because that's not. 12.
It was suitable to get it onto the cart. You were struggling.
We saw your knees buckle a little
Yeah, it
bit.
was helping.
Yeah, I was helping you, like this.
He's good.
Almost 2 feet.
Oh, wait. Oh.
Hey, watch out for that rock.
Oh my god, I think there's another one.
I forgot to ask. What's the Dragon wearing anything? It was just a dragon, or was it wearing anything?
We took
He was wearing full plate.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
We need that plate. I was just wondering, like, if he had anything weird on him.
It's gonna fit me.
No, nothing weird.
It's actually a good thing. You could have had an amulet or something. Yeah. You know, we weren't paying attention. Nobody searched the body, but we did skin it, so I guess there's really nothing left to search.
Good question.
across that.
Yeah, probably, maybe. The body just kept falling on top of it, no matter which way we moved it.
All right,
Oh,
now
wait
you
a
got-
minute. Did we get the fire gland? That was the other thing I wanted to get.
That would have been.
That would be the head.
right? The head.
be inside the head.
Okay, there's no like, I mean, organ down low
No,
that
it's like
produces
it's
the...
like saliva.
Right here.
It's saliva glands. It's
Yeah.
inside the head.
Okay. So we got it. All right.
Then we got our plants.
We got 49 bloodroot. We were one short. I mean, do you want to look for the last one on the way back?
No, because we took a bunch of plants, rooted plants.
In the area.
So, should be.
Or in the
No.
soil of the area.
If we look, we may miss a ambush.
That's true. We are
True.
No, we are loaded down.
And we're already moving at half speed, so we can. Well, I mean,
Did
because we
the cart
no
have a
choice.
tarp or anything in it that we can cover this dragon up? No.
Carry,
Oh, we got blankets.
lift,
Do we have
We got
blankets?
bedrolls.
carrying for longer distances.
Yeah, bedrolls are small though. You think we can cover
The
the whole
lift
cart
weight
with
was 15.
It'll.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't look up the push.
It's like a.
poles, but
It's like a.
Double.
well, that's good.
bag.
like a sleeping
Oh,
bag?
good.
And
We should probably cover up
we're
the.
still within
All
my
right, quit talking over each other, guys.
Yeah, we should probably cover this thing up. We don't want everybody
Why don't we
knowing.
just use one of our tents, drape it over the top, lash it down with some rope?
Well, the only thing they could potentially see is the head.
No, cover the head.
Just cover the wagon so nobody knows that we just took out a dragon.
Perfect.
We don't want to be suspicious and have somebody come in and look and see what we're doing.
All right, so fine. We'll use the tents and blankets and whatever, and we'll have to have them washed when we get back. But whatever, that's not a big deal. All right, so we cover it up to the best that we can.
All right.
Should we roll for that, or are you gonna
No,
just roll
you
with it?
got to put the covers over it. That's fine.
All right.
So we'll have Chin scouting ahead a little bit, and you scout the skies.
Sure.
Yeah, basically like right above the wagon. You know what I'm saying? Just
Now, how long can you fly in the air before you get too fatigued?
It just says I have a flight speed the same as my walking speed.
So you can
So
tell
it's basically equivalent of walking. So I can't fly fast, but I can fly it at speed 30.
I mean, you can probably. Well, you're not gonna be able to fly for 8 hours. Nothing. You know, so maybe we just say like intervals. You fly up.
Oh, I can glide too, so. I would say there's nothing in the book that you can't do it.
Yeah.
I would fatigue probably the same rate I would walking.
All right, so
Okay.
we did give him the saddle, right?
You got so right.
Who got the saddle?
no,
I thought-
he didn't want the saddle.
Yeah, we gave you the saddle because you were going to be scouting ahead along with the ring.
Correct. I didn't get anything.
Yeah, they
What
get rid
ring?
of saddle.
And the horseshoes, right?
What ring? Where's the
The
where?
ring of free action.
I have that.
He has that, correct.
Oh, you have that? So I thought he was taking it so he could ride the thing.
I got the ring and the scimitar.
Scimitar.
Oh, it's the okay. So the horse, the saddle's the one that doesn't let you get knocked off.
Right.
Yeah, the
Right.
saddle and then the
Where's
horseshoes.
the saddle?
We have two pairs of
He
horses.
doesn't
yes.
have it.
He has a pair. And
Saddle and the
And you have the other pair.
Carry them for the group. I don't. They're not mine.
That you have, and this you have.
I wouldn't mind.
But we can't put you. Obviously, we don't have the horseshoes on because we're not gonna.
Yeah,
And we're not gonna shoot your horse in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. So
But the saddle we can. What kind of quality is the saddle that he has right now, the original saddle?
The original saddle is actually in really good shape. That was your saddles that you guys were using before. You guys have always been really good at keeping your riding equipment in pristine shape.
All right, so I think we'll throw the saddle up on top of on the cart as well. Just when we swap his saddle off for the other one, we'll just sell it.
yeah, So I'll swap it out.
So write down saddle.
And then,
Pristine saddle.
I wouldn't mind at some point using the other pair of horseshoes on my horse. You guys all have either range or the ability to get there quicker than I do.
I don't know. I thought we already did that, but I don't remember what. I kind of forgot who was
He's
going to
got
have.
one. He's got a set.
I think we've got 2 sets of the horseshoes,
Yeah.
but not
You have a
on a
set.
He
horse.
has a set, nobody's.
Yeah, but it's not on a horse. Yeah.
Yeah, I could care less. I mean, because like you said, I'd like him to move as fast as possible. There to the front line.
now is he using Aaron's
And-
horse, or are you still using that donkey?
No, he's
rode up on.
but no longer the donkey. He
Okay,
got
I'm just
horse.
making sure.
Yeah, him to get there, him to get away from there.
Can't shoot a donkey.
That's what we got the horseshoes for.
We'll go back to town to try and find somebody.
Yeah, so some of that cooked meat, I give it to my horse to my saddle.
It's me, dude. You got no choice.
Make sure my horse is well fed.
You're gonna try to give your horse dragon meat.
Yeah, cooked. Why not?
Yeah, he spits it out.
I don't know.
Wait, we didn't cook any dragon meat yet, dude.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
It's I had to cook it, so
It was raw.
No, we didn't know that wasn't
No.
that at all. We're
No
gonna
cooking, no
cook it for
cooking.
dinner.
Just steaks.
The steaks, yeah.
I'm storing them in my ass.
Leak the
So yeah,
Okay, there's no shit coming out of it, so it don't matter.
So yeah, I'll feed them with the bread that I still have in my sack.
Slightly.
Good thing there's no watchers on right now.
Actually, if you remember, when we left for this trip, I had the stable boys give everybody oats for their horses.
Yeah.
I'll give them the bread.
I'm just saying.
Okay, so I've got those.
Yeah, you got oats. You might want to write that down. Somebody probably, nobody ever told you what they were for, so you just accept it.
Been riding a horse for a while with us, so I'm sure he's got to have some.
We all have horsemanship, so I'm sure you know the horses love our oats.
Or you just think they love bread.
All right, so we heading back to
Down.
Back to town. Making your way back to town. And Timogo, how far ahead are you scouting?
I'm probably only about
10 feet.
no, like 30 or 40 feet ahead of it.
30 or 40 feet? All right, well, then I'll be like, let's like 10, 25 feet behind him,
Okay.
Just like 10 feet in front of the cart.
Okay. You guys are able to get back to the town without any hassle. It's rather sunny today, real clear out. Raven, you didn't see anything in the skies above, so you get back to town. And where are you guys gonna go?
Yeah, gotta drop off. Or
Well,
we can.
should we swing by the magic shop?
that's what I'm thinking. Maybe we can sell the dragon stuff and
Oh, that's a good idea.
Well, what's on the way? Can we get rid of the...
It's a magic shop
I
close.
figure we want to get rid of the dragon stuff. Well, you never know. Let's go to the mayor, the dragon. You'll see the dragon. Maybe there'll be a
Mayor
reward.
first, then the dragon
Oh,
shop.
maybe we can get a
Or
reward
then the
for it.
magic shop.
Killing it, but not giving them.
We're not giving them it.
Yeah. All right,
He said he was running out of money.
well, hold on, wait. Adenahi. Hey, Adenahi.
What are we doing?
Yes, hello.
What are we doing?
We're heading back to town,
Yep.
like you
We're
got
going to the,
asked.
where do you want to go? It's up to you.
Well, we're gonna go see the mayor.
Okay. Mayor's office it is.
Keep in mind, gentlemen, we have the dragon's head on full display on the back of the cart. We can show that
It's
off.
covered.
Well, not on
We
full
have
display,
the
but
ability.
it's out in the dragon's cart, or in our cart, as opposed to our portable hold. Nobody knows about.
Right.
Filled with gold and the rest of the parts of the dragon.
That's cool with us.
So yeah, we don't have to necessarily advertise what we've got.
Well, yeah, that's true, but I'm still want to give them the head.
And let's keep in mind, if we can't get something good for the parts that we have, and we don't know how to use them, because there's a bigger city that has a more prodigious more prodigious magical shops and locations.
My word.
Yeah, but we have to do it quickly, because we don't want that thing rotten.
Yeah, but it's probably gonna start smelling right before too long, so.
You can hustle. We're good at this.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta clear it. Maybe they can just like
Yeah, that's a
spare the dying of those dead.
And bring it back?
What's the one that, isn't there something that you can, can't you
heard
do
about that from my
something?
dad.
Yeah,
Gentle repost.
Heard that from my
It's not gentle compost though, right?
No, no.
Okay. You haven't, cause you know how to
That's
do
not
anything
bad.
like that? You know how to do anything where you can like make it not rot?
Not right now.
So we gotta move.
Maybe the mayor can do it if we, maybe his guy.
Shouldn't rot too much overnight.
Well,
It's hot out.
if we have to travel to another city,
Yeah, that's gonna be
it might
bad.
take a couple of days.
Well, and we want, you know, we want it to be worth something.
Right.
All right, well, let's see what we got. So we go to the mayor. Mayor's name again? Alessandro.
Alidor?
Elendor.
Alidor.
Elidor.
Alidor?
Elidor, yeah.
I'm like Alessandro.
I like it.
Jefe. Oh, the Jefe, the halfling.
And we got 4 full plants.
That's true.
Even though we're short one.
It should give them enough to start growing it, so they don't have to worry about having any exposure.
Eleanor LaFord.
A Ford? Like
Ford.
Chevy?
Love Forward Ranger.
Ford.
La Dodge?
I don't know what those things are.
Well, the one's a ranger. You know, his name's LaFord, the ranger.
Yeah, look for the Ranger. Extended cab.
We call him extended cab because he's kind of big, you know. He's not a fast ranger.
As you pull your wagon up, you notice some different soldiers outside.
Since I'm ahead of the group, can I identify if those soldiers are from the town or from somewhere else?
Give me let me see your character sheet. I'll be able to tell you.
Yeah, whichever was the
No,
smaller
no.
number. Give me a strength check.
Yeah.
Or is it charisma? I don't know.
It'll be under your history. Give me a history roll.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. Not horrible.
11.
No.
Well, I picked the lowest one.
You recognize them, but you're it's hard for you to. You've seen their outfits before. You can't place where.
So have they seen me or the wagon or anything yet?
Yeah, you're out in the open. You're not invisible.
It's not a stealthy wagon?
It's an F-117 wagon.
So I turn and I point to a Dennehy and I message him. I said, I'm seeing soldiers that
How do you message them?
with my spell message.
How do you do it?
How do you do it? What do we see?
You see me turn back and point at a Dennehy.
With the copper wire?
Everywhere.
And nothing comes off your hands. No.
Nothing.
Okay, you just point, and then
I
so
just
what,
point.
what's the message?
I tell them, there's soldiers up here that they seem familiar to me, but they're not from this town. Something's going on.
It's got to be certain. So many words.
25.
25.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll never forget it. Critical role, which is dog.
Okay, so what do you do, AJ, when he does that?
Well, I'm behind him, so I don't know what he do. I don't
You
know.
just you He
No, he
pointed
messaged-
at you.
He, no, he
Pointed at
pointed at
Dennehy.
Dennehy.
Oh,
not-
Denny, I thought you said AJ.
No.
Oh, you pointed at Denny? And then he then lets you guys know, there's some soldiers up ahead. Let's just keep going.
Okay, that sounds about right. That's about what he would say. All right, so I guess we just keep going. Yeah, leader.
Conflict of interest.
Putting us in harm's way and shit.
And since you're the next one in line to get there before the cart, AJ, give me a history lore roll.
Oh, well, look. Look at that. All right, it looks really familiar.
Yeah, it looks familiar.
14.
You recognize them as being soldiers of the Gray Company, which was part of your army that you used to be a part of.
And the king that doesn't like us anymore.
Right. Probably looking for us.
Dude, they're
Well, he's like 15 feet in front of me. And, I mean, Dennehy is supposed to be 15 feet in front of me. I'm assuming we're not standing right in front of this guy when we do this. So
They don't have weapons drawn. They're just
No,
there
I'm-
watching you as you guys roll up.
I'm just gonna turn back and who's driving the cart?
I'm back on the cart. I think Identity and I were once driving.
But then,
yeah.
Okay,
if you could hop off. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go turn back and go Gray Company. And not just loud enough for them to hopefully hear it.
Shh. It's those reins keep the
It's gonna
Horse
say
going.
you guys could like make yourselves scarce. So
whoa,
I can change my appearance.
whoa! He pulls the wagon up.
But I mean, hold on.
They don't know you're.
Wouldn't Dennehy do that knowing that he's a wanted man?
That's why it's fun.
Because he knows that he's wanted.
Are you guys wanted? You guys got out of there. You guys got out of there before for fear that you thought you were going to be.
But you told us that the mayor told us that we were wanted.
Did he?
Yeah.
This mayor, I
I'm
don't think. I don't
positive.
think. No.
I don't think so, actually.
I think
If
we
you're gonna, yeah, this is exactly what happened last time, and then I looked it up and I was right.
Yeah,
No, the king.
So therefore you have to be right this time too.
But my theory
Hold on.
is that I'm correct.
The original king of Waterdeep died, and we were in good favor with him.
Yeah,
we're
but
not in good favor with his son.
No, but he's right. The mayor at one point in time when we met
Did
with him
say?
did say.
He
that
said
they
something
wanted-
about it, but it didn't really wasn't. I don't
He
remember
didn't go into
exactly.
description of why.
Yeah,
Well, you're for
we
sure.
don't know
wanted,
why.
But you
I wanted in my homeland, which that was prior to the zombie.
into the war. Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
so they're not going to know that.
Well, you know
I don't
what?
even know what I look like at this point.
I guess he's probably thinking then, well, we're screwed anyway. Might as well just go.
The Gravenors wanted
Pretty
everyone,
much.
so I understand.
Whistle a cheery tune as you ride to your death. Why not?
Yep. What else we got to lose? All right, so we go up there because
Till the
we're.
fire landed.
It's not like we're gonna take the cart and escape with a horse-drawn wagon.
Well, especially with that much weight on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, at least grab the portable hole.
So this rather large human, he's about 7 foot tall, wearing plate armor. He's got his helmet visor up so you can see his face. He greets the party. He says, "Oh, well, Actors Long Riders. Haven't seen you boys in a while. It's been quite a spell. What brings you to these parts?"
Do we recall ever seeing this gentleman before?
Yes.
Well, who's in still? He's in front.
Doesn't matter. He said we all see him and he's talking to all of us at this point. So
Okay.
Talking all of
that's
his.
a good point.
All right.
So you're all probably up to me right now.
Everyone give me a history roll to see if you remember who this man is.
No fucking clue.
11.
No clue.
You don't.
You don't remember shit.
You don't.
3. Yeah, I know this guy.
13.
11.
You don't remember.
13.
You actually do. You remember him as Gylix Finchi.
What is
He is.
the guy like?
We don't know yet.
He is commander of the Gray Company.
Now we would remember him because
You don't remember him because your memory is not that good. apparently
You keep getting hit in the head.
your hits in your head have affected your memory.
Dented, repaired, stacked around.
I'm gonna write that down just for, strictly for comedic value.
All right. Well, as that occurs to me, I'm going to turn to the rest of the group and say,
GILEXFINCHEY.
missed an E. Phonetics close enough.
Yeah, I just did it phonetically.
Oh, I don't care. I don't read that. I don't.
But he'll read what it says.
Now, for the sake of this, Denny's not going to be the one doing the talking. You,
Okay.
okay?
Well, sir, it has been some time. What do we owe the pleasure?
Well, I've been tasked to take over this town and see what all's going on here.
Really?
Yeah, King's orders.
As soon as he said
what was
King's
wrong with
orders,
the town?
Boss sent me here.
Was this one of the kingdom's towns? I thought the reason we came here is it was more of a neutral
under
territory,
the
wasn't
guise of Waterdeep.
right?
No.
No, it's still part of it. It's still in this realm.
As soon as he said the king, under the king's orders, I kind of moved, told my horse to back up. I back up about 10 feet.
Is the mayor okay?
The mayor has been incarcerated.
Incarcerated? What the heck?
Could we ask why?
And been paying the taxes.
Copy.
How far behind is he?
Far enough behind it. Now he's incarcerated.
It's pretty self-explanatory, isn't it?
What? Do you want to offer what he owes? You want to pay what he owes?
Just curious.
How much does he owe?
Just curious.
I don't wanna know how much he owes.
How much does the town owe? I'm guessing it's the town, not just him, right?
Yeah, the town is in the rears.
Right.
We're talking about 10,000 gold worth of taxes that have been avoided for the last few years. Yeah, it's well with the war and all, everything's kind of been.
Right. I would have thought that the king would have been a little bit more lenient during these times.
Yeah,
The king probably was.
Yeah, guessing his son isn't quite so understanding.
Well, why don't we head to the next town, bigger city?
So what brings you here? You have business with the mayor?
He had us looking for some herbs.
Yeah, I can tell that your cart's got the markings of the mayor's cart. So that's the mayor's wagon.
I thought that was Tiny's wagon.
That's Tiny's wagon. It's not the
Tiny's
It
wagon.
wasn't the mayor's wagon, it was Tiny's
Yeah.
wagon.
Tiny's wagon, yep.
No, it's the mayor's wagon.
No,
Tiny stole it?
we took it from Tiny.
Yeah, we know who we
We,
stole.
we bought this wagon.
We know who we stole it from.
Well, I see the markings on that on the quarter panel there, and that markings look like, yep, that's the mayor's
Well,
markings.
that Tiny must have bought it from the mayor, and we bought it from Tiny.
I don't know who Tiny is.
He was the blacksmith.
Yeah, in the town.
Okay.
Yep, that's who we bought it from.
But don't matter. It don't matter. It's
American Tele.
points moot.
Do we recollect if he was like a stand-up guy? Or, do we remember anything of his history?
Or have we heard
You know.
anything of him?
You don't remember.
Yeah, 13 was enough to give me his name and position, essentially. Apparently, I can't remember much more than that.
It's like, so again, what brings you here? You must have some business to do with the mayor. So what is it?
Yeah, we're
Now, if he's not here, we'll move on.
We're dropping off these stupid herbs for him. That's it. We got this bloodroot for him. And we need they're going to be planting it over here. Along with some other stuff for his herbalism guy.
Why don't we,
All right, very good. Denny, can I talk to you for a moment? He motions to Denny, and Denny, oh yeah, sure. He gets off the wagon.
Insight check.
For what? What are you inciting for?
motive, what he's doing?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you don't just yell out inside check. Nobody knows what the hell you're looking at.
I rolled an 18.
He's trying to find out why.
You can tell he wants to talk to Denny.
Right.
So it's a 24.
Yeah, so what are you trying to, what are you trying to look for?
If he's got any ulterior motives.
You don't sense any. It looks like he's trying to talk to Denny.
Okay.
Why don't we turn the wagon around and start heading towards the big city? Worst case scenario, we can take the blood vines off. Bloodroot off.
That's gonna make us look real suspicious.
No,
Why don't we
if
just
the
drop
mayor's
off?
not here, we're just going to drop it off and go. But we don't need to show our wares to everybody.
Oh, no, you're right.
No, that's
You're
a
right.
good idea. So
You're right.
who are you telling this to?
Everybody. I'm saying it's
But in
hey,
front of everybody else. I mean, all these people are right
why
here.
don't we go ahead to the magic shop and somebody can bring the bloodroot back? They don't.
We can take the bloodroot out right here.
So Gylix takes Denny inside. He goes, "We'll be right back. I got matters to attend to with the Denny." So
I don't like
It's at the
that.
magic shop.
they go inside, and they're gone for about 5 minutes. So while that 5 minutes is going on, you guys are having your discussion about
Turn around and start moving away.
Let's just
Towards the magic shop.
unload the stuff. that
Make a loading
we're-
bloodroot.
How about we tell the folks they're like, hey, we're just gonna go around the side and drop off the herbs that we picked up.
Yeah. Be discreet about
There's
it.
a garden on the side of the mansion.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Whatever you want to do.
What? Well,
The point is to be discreet about this.
Well, yeah, we could just unload it right here. I don't care. I mean, doesn't matter what we do. Well, we got to move the stuff to do it.
I'd like to go closer to the.
I just figure we uncover the wagon.
We could turn.
Oh, why don't one of you guys, instead of talking to me, ask the guards?
We could. If we,
Don't care
if we
about
pull
it.
up to the
We're gonna
garden
go deliver it
area.
to the garden area.
If we pull up to the garden area,
we're talking over each other.
that's gonna give us the advantage of being able to turn the cart around, just in case something happens, but not be suspicious about it.
Get ready for a quick escape if need be.
If need be, they might be on the up and up.
All right, I'm going to turn to the guards and say, we all in agreement? I turn to the guards and say, hey, we're just going around the side of the house. We're going to drop off the herbs that town insists to pick up.
Is that cool?
And
Well, you can't go around the side because it's all walled off. You gotta come through into the foyer area.
Let's head to the magic shop. We'll bring the bloodroot back.
yeah, that seems really suspicious, though.
I'm not gonna leave it any here.
Why? We haven't.
So the
We're
guard,
not leaving here. We're coming back for them.
I'm not leaving it.
Let's unload the bloodroot.
all right, in that case, I'm just thinking we pull the tarp back.
No, we don't need it. Do we need to pull the tarp back to get the blood?
It's in a bag of holding, ain't it? Bloodroots.
I thought we put them on the back of the cart.
No, they're in the barrels, in the soil, in the barrels.
in the
Well, the
cart.
plants are.
Yeah.
Four plants, but
We didn't put it. I
Or
don't
the
know.
bloodroots in the
Yeah, we
barrels also.
collected all the bloodroot before we got to
So
that.
Denny comes out. You see, he's got some kind of scroll in his hand, right? And he looks over you guys and he goes, "All right, hey, look, come on. Why isn't this unloaded yet?" And then you see a couple other of the servants coming out to get the botanists to get the stuff that you guys got off the wagon.
I'd jump off my horse and
And he's like, "Hey, we're gonna go. We're after we get this unloaded. We gotta head to the magic shop. I got some business I'm gonna have to attend to, so I'm gonna be leaving you guys for just a short time. They have the ability to get me somewhere at the magic shop that I'm gonna need to go to. So I'm gonna leave you guys here, but I will be back to catch up. I'm gonna put AJ in charge. He's gonna be in charge until I get back, and then take orders from AJ. And I'm probably gonna be gone for a couple days. So there's been a death in my family, and I got to go back to the Feywilds. So I will be gone for 2 days for that.
Sorry to hear that, Denny.
Yeah.
So where are you planning on meeting us? Are we heading to the town then, the bigger town?
No, you guys are gonna go. We're gonna go to the magic shop, and that's where I'm gonna talk with the lady there because she can summon a portal to get me to the Feywilds.
oh, okay. Yeah, that
but
makes
in
sense.
2
We're gonna
days.
hang around the magic shop for 2 days?
In
No,
2
we're
days,
gonna-
I'll be back to the.
No.
I'll come back to the magic shop.
Figure out.
All right.
what we're gonna do. First things first, I guess we'll
But you know,
go to the
but
magic shop.
Gylix here, everything is, they're in charge of the town now. So,
Fair enough.
Got me.
so, we have an understanding. That's good. Let's get this stuff going.
All right, so we're moving.
Well, after we unload,
Yeah, we're unloading.
Yeah, so you get that unloaded.
Are they,
did we get paid for the? Did we get paid yet for this stuff?
That was gonna be my next question.
right?
And if
If they agreed to follow through with our delivery, we get paid for delivering this that the town had needed?
We
The contract
we can
didn't
ask
get it?
Dennehy.
That's what I'm at, that's
Well,
what I'm at.
right now, we're unloading it.
We're gonna unload the blood group, and we're gonna get to the magic shop.
Copy.
Understood? That's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
So, yeah, let's do that.
Okay. We start
You can tell he's like, and then he's kind of a little bit agitated, like,
Yeah.
all right. And you see him, and he normally doesn't get his hands dirty. So you at least like see him walk over and like one of the barrels.
I see that and start jumping in.
Okay, Sherman.
I see that I just watched.
All right, so we get the wagon unloaded.
Yeah.
Discreetly,
discreetly, making sure not to
Discreetly.
uncover the dragon.
Move towards the magic shop.
Get back on my horse.
All right, you guys get that unloaded, and you guys head towards the magic shop.
So are we out of earshot of the men yet?
Yeah,
yeah.
you guys are riding. You're not here yet, but you guys are riding.
Okay,
back.
as soon as we get out of earshot, I'm gonna turn to Dennehy and go, what the hell is going on?
Why didn't we get paid?
Well,
Wait, are we all on the cart? Like, with-
yeah, you guys
we're,
are
we're all trying
yeah,
to.
you guys are all within earshot of each other as you're
Okay.
riding casually. He's not. He's not doing like he's not like acting.
Yeah, just a normal.
Crazy.
Yeah.
He says, from what I gather, we're not wanted, so to speak, because Guy doesn't have a problem with us, but it's as if we're not here. If you guys understand what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But Guy was taxed with passing along information about my family, one of my family members dying. So I need to go address that. While I'm gone, AJ, you're going to be in charge. We're not wanted by the government, but we don't want to cause any problems. And if we wanted to get payment for the blood group, well, they would have to go up the chain to the king.
Right.
And we don't want that.
It's a good idea.
So
Out of sight, out of mind, it's good for me.
this blood route is more for the people. Let's
Yeah.
look at it like that.
so
Well, plus technically we got paid with all that treasure.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
you got
they
it.
don't know about that. I didn't tell them about that.
we need.
What
to figure
about
out
what about all the silver that guy had?
We gave all that.
That is gone.
We need to figure out what we're going next.
Yeah, that's all part of
Right, so we each kept
of
100
tax.
pieces.
Yeah, we got 100 pieces each, so.
So basically what we have on us is what we've got. And then the treasure that we obtained from the dragon.
That-
I didn't divulge that with him.
Do we have a plan on where we're gonna go next? Because it seems like if we can't we're told to lay a little bit low here, I think our work here is done.
Well, no, there's other jobs you can do here. I mean, you got the goblets, you got other stuff that you guys got a couple days to kill time. So what you decide to do,
Well,
do it.
What's the point of killing the
Job-
goblins and all that stuff? We're not getting paid for it anyway.
Well, no,
They're
but
not gonna honor the contracts.
right, but if there's a chance to get more treasure, more
right.
gear,
That's what we
Yeah.
can look at.
Plus, I wouldn't mind getting into that house, Tiny's family's house.
Oh, we ain't going to Tiny's house.
Oh no!
You guys,
Not Tiny's house.
I think Dennehy would. I think you're okay with it. Let's go. You go first though.
Yeah.
you guys are gonna go get a room at the hotel. Don't worry about going to
Oh,
Tiny's
man.
place, because all that stuff, all that property is that's all spoken for. So
I take it the
Glad we didn't
Kingsman
hide.
seized it.
yeah,
Well, I'm glad we didn't hide
They're getting
anything underneath
electrocuted right now.
underneath that thing where we found the silver. If we
Yeah,
hid
but-
anything underneath there, we wouldn't be able to go back and get it.
Well, that's his house isn't, no, his
Yeah,
house
it's
isn't.
tiny, oh, that's where the silver is
What I
across
just said.
in his forge. So you, I mean, that could be,
We were
Well,
talking
it-
about Tiny's family's house,
The
not the little house.
the magical house.
They don't even know who Tiny is.
oh, you're talking about his family's house? Yeah, you're not going
Yeah, well, Tiny's little house, they don't even know who that is.
there. Right.
So they probably don't even care about that place.
No, but that place, that Tiny's house, the blacksmith's house,
Yeah,
that's
Confiscated.
that's all confiscated. But I don't, but they don't know about the forge, where all the treasures that we stashed.
We didn't
So
stash
you-
anything there.
You didn't stash anything there?
We took everything out.
Where did you put it?
The silver, we took, everybody took 100 pieces of silver, and then we gave all the silver to the mayor.
Right.
But we didn't stash anything back in.
we were going
We
to.
were going to, but we
Okay.
never did.
We were gonna stash
We got
all this
ambushed.
crap in there.
We got ambushed by werewolves. Remember?
Right.
All right, so
Magic shop.
magic shop it is.
Big city magic shop, maybe too.
Maybe, depending on how much they give us for this dragon.
We got a couple days to burn anyway.
Yeah, figure it out.
And why wouldn't we be going to Dennehy's family member's funeral?
In the Feywild?
We're close friends.
Because we're not elves.
And that else.
You're not elves.
Oh yeah, that's right. Elves don't like
He
outside.
likes to carve up wood.
I made myself look like an elf. All right, so we're at the shop.
Walk out.
Ooh.
All right, so I'm gonna make myself look
Yeah,
like
it's right here. So you guys can go ahead and put yourselves right here.
I'm gonna make myself look like the
Yeah.
hoity-toity tuxedo guy with the top hat.
I'm gonna stay.
Shazam!
Right by-
That'll be my keyword for my armor.
I'm gonna be right by the door.
And I'm not talking Gomer Pyle Shazam. I'm talking about Shazam.
Who? We don't speak of DC here.
Come on, Batman's DC.
The only DC character.
All right, so does there appear to be anything new in the shop?
Yeah, well, when you walk in, you see a couple people. I will explain, describe them to you here in a second.
Well, I'm not gonna go in right away. Because nobody's watching the cart
Or the horses.
or the horses, so I'm gonna stand outside and watch. Just outside the thing.
And I'm right in the I'm in the doorway. You yell for us.
And inside you see a a bullywog and a looks appears to be like a half elf archer. The archer is wearing the same garb as the Gray's company.
Are they doing anything specific, or are they just
Now they're just browsing.
shop here to be customers?
Yeah. And then you also see the lady.
Stop the log went down.
What is a bullywug?
Frog man.
Oh,
So you see the lady, Shotso, female shopkeeper, and she's in there dusting off, talking to to all her items and stuff inside the shop. And she, oh hi boys, welcome back. Doing some business today?
possibly. We might have some items for sailor trade.
More friends?
Somewhat.
Oh, I can't wait to meet them. I can't wait. I'm so excited.
All right, now the archer dressed in the Gray Company uniform. Is he nearby me, or is he like on the other side of the shop, or?
Oh, he's right. He's probably within. Yeah, right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's right there.
All right. So,
That's the bullywog right there, and then right next to him is the archer.
okay, then where is she at? She's over here. She's over there. Ah, okay. We were talking to her and just here. Well, in our travels, we seem to have slain a dragon. Wondering if there are any components you might be interested in.
Ooh, color dragon.
Red.
Red dragon. All of you guys killed the dragon?
It took all of us, but we got it done.
That's amazing. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
kind of awesome.
Where's the dragon?
Here and
Let's be a
there.
little discreet.
Oh shit.
Now, we're gonna do
Thanks,
this.
buddy.
Let's wait until we're the only proprietors here.
Too late.
It's too late now. I mean, who cares?
Well, that's what I said. I said it quietly, and I'm on the other side of the shop.
You moved out of the earshot and just like whispered it.
That's why I asked, where was he? I mean, on the other side of the shop.
Okay.
And I'm not shouting, so.
He's an elf.
All right. Glancing over my shoulder, just.
He probably heard it. The elf for sure probably heard it.
Whatever. What's done is done. So, I mean, we got stashed various places, and any portions you might be interested in, anything that's worth a good amount of coin.
Oh, I'd love to see this. How many pieces you got? Like, what do
We
you
can
got?
discuss this in a little bit. Let's wait until we're the only proprietors. Or
So are you telling her that or are you telling him that?
that.
We'll just ask her to go outside with us. It's on the card.
Well, you're not, I mean, if you're telling him, she would hear it. You might want to move him closer to you.
All right, so she walks over to the gentlemen that are over here, and
That's not him.
it looks like they're doing some kind of transaction.
Okay.
And the half elf takes a couple items off one of the shelves, hands her some bags of coin, and they both leave.
Is it any of the items that we've seen before that were on the shelves, or
You could not tell.
So the frogman was with the half elf,
Mm-hmm.
but he wasn't in Gray Company garb.
No, he looked like a wizard or something. Some kind of caster. He was wearing robes. Why did you want to talk to him?
I'm just observant.
Okay.
Not really. I think I am.
Has Marcus ever seen a bully one?
maybe if they were in the company of the Gray?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, then you probably would have seen them.
Well, bullywugs are kind of a common,
Common creature.
yeah, amphibian creature.
They weren't undead, so
Yeah, shit,
obviously.
man.
Yeah. So,
There probably could have been some undead ones too.
I'm gonna try to keep my back to them as much as possible till they're out.
I think they left.
yeah, they left.
Yeah, they look.
So, Charlotte, Shalazzo turns and, oh, well, what? So where's this, where's the red dragon? How big it was?
It is good size.
Probably can't get him in the shop.
Yeah, he's certainly not going to fit inside here. But mainly we were just interested to see what portions might be worthwhile to you.
Oh, so big by so big. A young adult or a mature adult, whatever.
It was a huge creature.
Would you said it's outside?
Parts of it.
Yes,
Parts of it.
AJ's outside with the cart.
Well, let's go look.
You have a place we can show you discreetly?
Of course, we can do that.
That's my word for the
And
week.
she takes her fingers and whistles, and you see two miniature Warforge automatons walking out. And you hear them, and they got like things in their hands. She's like, "Come on, boys!" And she motions them, and they go out behind her outside to look at the
And I'm just going to stand.
stuff on the ring.
Where's Buck?
So you guys go outside, and
Yes.
she's like, "All right, well, where's this dragon?"
I grab one side of the canvas, you wanna grab the other?
Make sure nobody's looking.
Yeah.
Of course, in the middle of time, you're worried about being discreet. You're gonna
No, she said
rip
that cover it up and
Well, here's the thing,
put us in discreet position.
Yeah.
how does the fact that we killed a red dragon do anything other than just increase our reputation? Is something not to be messed with?
I never said that. I'm not worried about being discreet. I'm standing outside.
As well, so.
Well, you're outside with
Let's
us
be
now.
discreet.
Yeah. So why are we worried about being discreet? We ran into a dragon, we killed it. Now, I'm not saying let's throw the portable hole and open it up and say, oh, look at all this treasure we have in this hole in the ground.
Anybody's gonna understand if we kill the dragon, there's a good chance there was a treasure with it. And the other part is, some parties might not appreciate that we killed the dragon because other dragons might come looking.
You know, red dragons are on the evil side, so bring them up.
Maybe we just lift up and show the side of the face.
Yeah, we just
the eye.
put the tarp back enough to where she can,
Right.
you know, kind of hold it up so she can see it and see
With
that.
nobody else around, I thought,
She
say
goes,
that.
"Oh, okay. What other parts you got?"
Well, what parts would you be interested in? I mean, obviously we couldn't fit it all in the cart and drag it back here, but we can go get it.
Everything that you have.
We have the wings, we have the heart,
The claws,
the claws, tail,
the tail, the teeth, the heart,
and the head.
What about the scales?
We do that.
the hide. You got the whole hide.
Okay.
Hoping to find something.
I'll take it off.
Some plate mail.
Yeah.
How much are we talking?
Last time we talked, you had no money.
I need to see what you have.
Well, as I said, we don't have it here with us presently. We'd have to go get it. That's why we wanted to ask you, since it's hard to transport, it's large and heavy, wanted to ask you what portions you were interested
Give
in.
us a
first.
range.
Well, based
More
on, the,
quality to
Sure,
perfect.
let's go inside. So
based on the size of the head.
prying eyes can't see. She turns around and she tells her
I'm still staying outside, so.
her two minions to stay outside, and she goes back inside.
Okay.
And she goes over to the counter. And she's calculating. What's the condition of the scales?
Christine.
Really, really, really nice.
So you would say pristine?
Yes, Christine.
Okay. Pristine, that's good. You said head,
Head,
You saw the head,
wings,
wings,
claws,
Claws.
heart.
heart, and height. And scales.
Six.
The end tail,
And a little bit of the tail. Just the tip.
the barb, or whatever it is on tail.
How long have you been waiting to say that?
Oh, I didn't mean that like that. I just, that's
And everything's pristine
Oh,
because
it's the tip.
Yeah, everything's pristine.
I can give
Other than the holes we
you
put in it.
8,000 gold pieces worth of gems for this. For what you have.
What items?
With all the dragon parts.
What items would you swap it for? I don't know that we're looking for more.
You asked me to buy, you wanted to buy. You wanted me to buy it, that's what I'm offering.
All right.
Now you want to offer trade, well,
Yeah.
trade isn't. Well, what are you looking for?
All right, I'm going to excuse myself and step outside. You guys keep talking. I'm going to go up to AJ and say, she offered 8,000 for all the pieces of the dragon we've got. What do you think?
and that sounds low. I mean, it's a lot of scales. I mean, you could probably make,
I'm gonna keep some scales.
yeah, well, with the amount of scales that are on that dragon,
Probably.
they could probably make like 10 or 15 items that they can sell for 2,000 or 3,000 gold pieces each. Pretty easily, not to mention all the other valuable parts on there. I mean, 8,000, that's not, try to get 10. I mean, just call it. Well, one end we might have, I don't know how much, I've never really sold a dragon.
I can persuade.
Well, get as much as you can. Just get whatever you want. I mean, if we can let's get as much as we can.
I'm trying to see if in the future I could use any of these gems that she could possibly have.
And it's just me and him, so I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a good thing though. Yeah, just I guess
Yeah, it's basically that
it
8,000.
doesn't. It sounds 8,000 sounds low. I mean, see what Grave North thinks about it. But I mean, if you can make 30,000 gold worth of stuff out of it, I I mean, 8,000 seems a little bit light for raw material. That sure is a huge profit margin. I mean, maybe we go for, let's try to get 15.
Go
I
for
don't-
15, but settle. You think settle for 10?
Yeah, Marcus is pretty good with it. Persuading people to do that stuff. So
I
maybe,
tend to be a somewhat charismatic guy.
well, yeah, I mean, maybe you guys can work together on a tag team that.
Do you? Is there anything that I'll talk to the rest of the group when I get back inside? Is there anything you want? Scale cloak or anything fancy?
Nope. I don't need. I don't know how that stuff works, but I like what I got.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna head back into the shop, walk up to Marcus, just kind of discreetly whisper in his ear, like, "Hey, AJ said go for 15, but bottom line, we'd be good with 10."
All right.
I'd like to keep some scales and see if we can't have somebody make me some.
You already took some scales before that.
But maybe
You guys already took scales from the previous episode, so you can make
armor out of it.
Yeah, but I mean, do you know what dragon scale armor actually does?
Nope.
You know,
So we gotta find out from somebody, but I think it's gonna be pretty cool.
man. Yeah, that's cool, but it's something.
It'd be pretty cool to walk around in dragon scale plate mail though.
So, how many skills did you take? Do you have enough to make yourself?
Yeah,
I think I took 48.
Yeah. I think
Well,
you took a
you
good chunk.
figured out how many you needed for your whatever you
Yeah,
wanted.
The shield. I want the shield.
Yeah, so
I wanted the armor, so we kind of sized it up and took enough to.
But isn't, dragon scale isn't plate. It's either dragon scale or plate, right? It's not a combination.
I don't know.
it's not. You don't know. It's like usually. Well, it's
So this
scale.
was a young dragon. This wasn't.
Right.
It's not an adult dragon.
I don't know, but I'm gonna find out.
So I would
You
assume.
said adult.
No, it's
No.
Young adult.
a young adult.
You said-
Young.
I have adult dragon.
Well, it was young adult.
No.
Oh, yeah, it is young adult. I see the little
Young
one.
adult.
Young
I
adult.
would just assume the plate mail would be better than dragon scale.
And I
Might
had
be,
48
but I'd still like to get that big.
dragon scales written down that I took.
Well,
Well,
we can ask it Denny when we get
to give
back.
you an idea of the value, with the going rate for red dragon, like a young adult,
Yeah.
would be about 100 gold pieces per claw. So she's technically offering you more money than it's worth.
It's only 4 claws.
But I'm saying, so you understand
She's got 4 feet.
Yeah, because we
the size versus what it is. You know what it is.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Out of character, she's offering you more than.
Okay, so what you're saying is that she's offering us a good deal.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
offering you a good deal.
But do we know that?
Yeah, you.
No,
yeah,
we don't know.
well,
We don't.
Well, out of character, you don't know that. But if you.
Right.
But it's out
Maybe
of
if
so you
Marcus said,
understand when you're going to haggle.
I
You know,
out of character, I know that.
right?
But in character,
In
they want us
character,
to have.
we're gonna haggle because we don't know.
Right, and that's fine.
even in character, I mean, we're talking about we live in a world with dragons. So just as out of character, I know roughly the price of what a certain car would be worth.
Right.
Our characters in this world, we've been adventurers for some time. I imagine we would come across, maybe a dragon scale shield or armor or something.
You would have an
You'd
idea.
have kind of an idea.
Yeah.
Not really, dude, because you don't
Oh,
know.
he just said we would.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if you
I
stole
just
the
think
cow,
no,
He just said we would. So
I
I have
heard.
argued.
Yeah. Okay. So good argument.
So we think it's a good deal.
Yes.
Let's see if she's
that would have
got.
been nice to know at the beginning.
Let's see if she's got any.
Let's start over.
Let's see if she has any shiny she might trade for.
I don't know if they're. Well, let's sell it and then we'll keep the gold and then see
Well,
what
the jewels.
She's been, or the jewels, but she's been like kind of ripping us off. So. All right, well, I'm done.
All right, so I came inside, told you that, hey, and then he put him in charge. I figured I'd go out and consult with him. He said he thinks 8,000 sounds kind of low. Go for 15, but maybe settle for 10. Is there anything?
Oh, okay, but
What? Hold on.
being
We just changed the whole thing because he said that we know now.
No, you guys need to.
Well,
This is
that's
to
a
talk about.
conversation our characters had.
Yeah, I was out of character. I said.
Yeah, I know. You said that we know that it's worth that 8,000 gold is a good deal. So why would we want to haggle at that point if we already know it's a good deal?
so I
started at 8. We figure we can get more.
Whatever.
Well, he's asking you, hey, Eric, if you should haggle or not. You're in charge.
Yeah. I already said what I wanted to do, and then you changed the whole dynamic of the thing. So obviously, I was going back.
I
to
wanted you
whatever.
guys to have an understanding of what the value is, because this isn't a topic that we as a group have discussed values of stuff.
Right.
So I wanted you to understand, here's where the value is.
So we're not going to find out later the thing was worth 100,000 gold.
Yeah,
Right.
I understand that. I understand, but all right, just go with what I said before and figure it out. Because I'm going to pretend like I still don't know what the. I never really cared. It's not like I invested in dragon marketing. It's not like it's a common creature,
Right.
Okay.
So just do whatever.
Do we want any magic item trade if she has anything?
I'm outside.
Yes, if she has anything the party can use, why wouldn't we?
So
I
we'll
think
take-
at this point, we
We'll
have
take
plenty of gold.
gems and then whatever we think we can use.
Right. So what? We'll haggle for a total amount, and then she said she could pay us in gems.
Do you have a
and then,
better persuasion?
I don't have the persuasion skill. Do you?
I also have
I can assist you though.
I also have a suggestion. Why don't we try and trade out some of our gold that we have into gems to save space in case we need that space for something else in the future?
Well, we're going to be pulling a dragon carcass out of it, so we're going to have a lot of leftover space.
Yeah.
Right.
Put the
but
wings in
we're not
there,
using the
put
gold
the
at the
hide in
this
there.
moment. Why not?
But what I'm
try and
saying
put it into
is, if
something
she's going to
material?
buy the whole dragon, we're going to have the rest of that space.
Sure.
We still got a portable vault, essentially.
Portable hold,
I
and there's no
understand.
weight on it.
Right.
So
I understand, but
It's like how many
we're
cubic
not
feet
using
is that?
gold.
Like 800
We'll
cubic
make it
feet.
something
She's going to have four.
Whatever, just six foot diameter
6'10".
with a
But
pi
you
square
should
times
be able to so she
length.
has-
Don't even go. This guy.
The volume. We got more. We got enough space to fit 500,000 gold pieces. We don't need to worry about that.
Yeah, I don't think
As long as it goes in the portable hold. Yeah.
Listen,
I would just,
So, you want to go up and haggle then?
I'll ask her.
Well, see if we can settle on 10.
Can we get more in trade or item trade?
She says, well, what kind of items are you looking for?
It's only been a day or two, but do you have anything different that came in over the last couple days?
Yeah, I have some for high-end stuff.
yes.
I have
Blue Chinese.
a Frost branded bastard sword that's +3. I also have Dust of the Disappearance. I've got 40 tubes of it.
42 what?
40 tubes
Oh, the dust. Okay.
of Dust of Disappearance. I have a decanter of Endless Water. I also have Plate Mail of Etherealness. And I have a Potion of Sweet Water. And I also have a False Feather Token. And I have Split Mail +2 elf-sized.
Does somebody want to go tell AJ that, please? Or somebody switch with AJ so AJ.
I'll switch with AJ. I'll
Okay.
go out and I say, hey, I'll tell AJ, hey, there might be some items that we want to do some trading on, so you might want to go ahead and take a look.
all right,
I'll
good.
watch the card.
All right, so I'll come in. We'll switch.
So what's the plate mail of etherealness do?
It allows you to become ethereal, which is kind of like incorporeal. You can go between this plane and the plane of etherealness.
You can like go through walls and stuff.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, basically kind of
Pretty
makes
much
you
disappear from your plane, go to another plane, and walk right through shit, then reappear.
Yeah, reappear.
A limited number of uses?
Yeah, there'll be so many charges per day.
Is there anything else on this plane? Kind of like when I got taken down to hell.
You can run into you can run into other beings in that plane. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you never know what you're gonna run into. But you could be in trouble. I mean,
Don't abuse it.
yeah, you never know. So, how much is this stuff that you've got? I mean, you've given them a list. I haven't heard any numbers, so I'm kind of curious.
Okay, well, what items are you looking for? What would spark your interest? And I will give you.
Well, I was outside and they said you talked about some plate mail, some dust, bastard sword, water bottle.
She says, "Well, if you want the dust of disappearance, I have 40 tubes.
Yeah.
The 40 tubes would sell for 8,000 gold pieces." I don't know what that is.
I don't even know what that is.
It
Man.
turns you invisible.
How long?
That's something we'd have to ask the Benny.
Yeah, that's going to be an addendum. You know, that magic stuff. I mean, and you do too, but if you know anything about invisibility, and besides that, it turns you invisible.
Well, we can.
Yeah, I know. Besides that, yeah.
Both of us,
I saw it coming. Redirected.
does anybody know the actual description of that stuff? How long it will last for?
I have to look it up.
No, it's like the invisibility spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah. What about the bastard sword?
I don't.
What did you
think
say
have
about the
any-
bastard sword? I didn't really understand the whole thing.
Frost?
So it does like freezing?
It's a
stuff?
frost branded sword, which does extra damage
Oh, wow.
towards
Yeah, we use his bastard sword.
I want to
Bastards.
say fire using creatures because it's a frost brand. And that sword itself is worth 8,000 gold pieces.
He's a bastard sword.
I mean,
It sounds like a really cool thing,
I
but
can use it, but I like the scimitar better right now.
yeah, I'm not
But
interested. in that.
this frost brand has a little bit of a history.
Now the bastard sword, that would be equivalent more to like a long sword, right? Bastard sword.
Yeah, it's like
Longer, I think.
it's a little bit heavier and thicker.
And
It's like a long sword,
wider.
thicker.
A bastard sword is like, you know, a long sword might be this wide, you know, blade to blade. A bastard sword is like just like a thicker blade this way. It's long, but it's got it's like almost like in between a broadsword and a long sword, I think.
Yeah.
Between
I don't know.
Two-handed sword.
I should have probably looked at
Between a
it.
long sword and a great sword.
Well, I'm just thinking as far as like rule book, long sword, great sword.
Yeah.
Right between.
Long sword.
Is it a one-handed weapon?
Can
It can be
Is it
used
versatile.
It can be used one-handed
Okay, so
or
like,
two-handed.
so like a long sword, it can be one-handed or two-handed. It's got the versatile.
The plate
What about the
mail,
plate mail?
we can use the plate mail.
Yeah, it sounds cool.
You can't afford the plate mail. I'm
Oh,
afraid
okay.
it's out of that. That plate mail of etherealness, it sells for 30,000 gold pieces.
Okay.
No,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What about the decanter of water?
Oh, yeah.
That one sells for 3,000 gold pieces.
As a party, we
3,000
can
gold
use that.
pieces? But 3,000 gold pieces for water?
It's actually,
It can be used.
I think that sounds like a lot higher than it should be.
my dad used to be able to create food and water. Can't you do that?
Yeah, so we really
We don't
need
really-
And again, this she says, but this is not just any normal decanter of endless water. This decanter, and she holds it up, and she looks at
His
you and
name's
says,
Sally.
"This battered item once belonged to the legendary adventurer Mara Kutuk, who slew the Leviathan of the Sea of Serpents."
Okay, so what you're saying is some famous guy owned it, and that's what the markup is.
This guy's
It's
magic
selling for
canteen.
3,000, but it has a little bit of a history behind it.
So you can make, what is it, a ritual? You can make water or food for us. So like we're trapped in a dungeon or
I don't have
something.
ritual cast.
If it's a ritual spell, you
Spell
can
you can
cast
do.
it as a ritual spell. Even if you don't have ritual cast. As long as you know it.
But okay, bottom line, you can.
Yes. Any
Positive.
cleric-
I also have a pearl of wisdom.
What's that?
It's something we can probably use.
I
Yeah,
like wisdom.
yes.
Well, he's looking that up. But you can.
You
so
guys
like,
keep talking.
if we get stuck in a dungeon somewhere, you can create food and water for us.
Well, at least the next day if you needed to.
Okay. So
Is that one of the spells that you can pray for and get?
Yeah.
Yeah, ritual
So yes, if you're in the
casting.
dungeon and we're stuck, you can find a way to get that spell. Okay.
Yeah, ritual casting, that feat that you're talking about.
It's not a,
that's when, that's where you have the separate spell book,
Right.
where you can do any ritual spell, as long as you can copy it in. You can do like wizard, whatever, anybody's ritual spell.
Right.
But your own, you clerics have the
Have their own
ability
group.
to ritual cast. I'm not anybody, but
Maybe
clerics
to ritual
do have.
cast without having
I think
any
it's
special
I think
layers.
it's under like the
Yeah.
class though. It doesn't say it anywhere else.
Now, doesn't the spell have to have a tag that it can be
Yeah.
cast as a ritual?
Correct.
Yeah, well, obviously that.
Right.
So, while she's going through her books to find out what this does, is there anything you think we really want? Or do we want to just walk out of here with a bunch of gems and
You know what? I think that if we take the money and then we let Dennehy in on it so he knows what we got, because if we got a bunch of stuff and he goes, "Why did you get that?" He's gonna be, we're just gonna look like assets. We can always come back later
buy
and buy it. I mean, she's not really offering us trade. She's just giving us numbers. So I mean, it's like, well, if it's worth 8,000 and she's gonna give us $3,000 thing and then give us 5,000 thing.
If there's nothing that really stands out, we could trade for the gems and then go to a bigger city and see what they have at a magic shop there too.
Yeah, because it's not some rural magic shop where the prices are going to be hiked because they don't have same access to everything.
I think she's pretty fair with us, but who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a magic person, so I don't know. I just know that when there's a demand and you're the only game in town, tends to be you can call the shots on what you want to price it out at.
Looks like it raises the wisdom
Plus
of anyone who carries it for a month.
Yeah,
Really?
and then it crumbles and you permanently get a wisdom increase.
Well, that's actually pretty cool.
And it will increase
How much is
it
that?
+2.
Yeah, plus 2.
That's greedy.
I don't know.
Oh.
Her wisdom is worth 5,000 gold pieces.
We're going to sit up on that for right now.
How much gold do we?
Yeah, did we ever put a value on that?
8,000 for
Yeah,
the
him
dragon.
and him and say,
Right, 8,000 for what we put in the hole,
stuff.
the portable
From my
treasure.
There was some gold, but there was more silver and copper.
Because I'll be
What was
honest,
there a value
to
on?
me,
Yeah, he
I
wrote
think
it down
that's a
already.
good use of.
Yeah, I gave it to you.
Depending how much money we have, that's probably a pretty good use of our gold for one of our main healers here. If he would start healing.
Yeah, I mean, you could always go outside and yank some gold out of there.
Our main healers doesn't. I don't think he needs that.
Okay, out of game, do we know how much, like, gold piece wise value we took from the dragons?
Yeah, I gave it to you.
Yeah, he has it. That's why.
You have it? Okay.
That's why I asked
Yeah,
him
you
what
can
we
list.
really have in total, so we can figure out how much a percent of what we have is and what we might need. And
Not seeing it.
So we got like 30,000 gold and we want to drop 5 so he can,
big deal.
Yeah.
make his character.
Right, that's my thoughts.
I
Exactly.
agree.
You right up.
No, I'm not seeing the gold pieces.
So you wrote down
Whatever's on the list for the treasure, it should have been on that I handed you guys.
Right, because it was like, what, 7 items, magical items?
Did Dennehy get that?
Yeah, I handed
Probably does.
Because I was gonna say I
I'm
didn't.
looking at stuff over there.
No, it's not his stuff.
He might have wrote it down though.
Nope.
Hold on.
That's not good. Did you don't remember it, Sean?
No, I gave it to you guys.
It's a piece of paper. It's gotta be somewhere.
Yeah, he had to take it
Maybe it's in his folder, but whatever that is.
because when he was reading it, I wrote it down. I wrote down like the ring, the lantern, the horse's shoes, and shit like that.
Folks didn't write down the value of the gold.
We do have some items we're not using too.
Right.
Plus we've got 5K in gems that the mayor gave us in return for all the silver. Yeah.
I mean, I gotta think we gotta be over 20, 25, especially if we're gonna get 8 to 10 from her, we gotta be close to 30,000.
So
No,
Five
we're
thousand.
not.
We have 5,000 in gems. We have a whole dragon board.
Wait,
We're going to get 8 to 10.
Where did we get 5,000 in
from the
gems?
mayor previously? That's what he just got.
The silver
From the silver.
that we found underneath Tiny's.
Oh, okay.
So-
So that's 5,000. If you figure 8,000, that's 13.
Right.
Plus the dragon.
the
Plus
dragon.
the dragon, which might be 5, it's 18. And before that, I think the most we ever got for anything was 400 gold pieces.
So we got something for 1,500 GP right here.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
still
well, I mean,
think,
it's not going to be 30. Well, we'd probably be close to
No,
We wouldn't spend every frickin'
but
we're
5,000,
already at
spending 5,000
15-ish.
to give him a wisdom boost would be,
Yeah, we're already at 15 beside before the
That's
dragon.
fantastic. Why don't we wait till then? Maybe we could put this thing in effect.
Just, you're in charge.
I'm not just buying it.
It's, how much is it?
$5,000.
So it's a third of what we know we have before we counted the dragon board.
Yeah.
And we're going to trade some more stuff to it. Why don't we find out first then how much to
I
trade?
don't have a copy of that list, so if you're gonna ask me to decide on what Denny he has,
No, we can just watch it. Watch the show. It's in there.
Well, hey, why don't we
You can
start
set it
from
out-
here?
You can set it out loud, kid.
Why don't we start from here? What items is the group not going to use that we have? Why don't we see if we can trade those for the wisdom item for you?
Well, the only thing we have right now that the group isn't using is the Lantern of Revealing.
Yeah, but
But we can use
We
that.
might want to keep
could
that.
be. Okay, so how about this? Maybe ask her if she'd be willing to accept a deposit to hold the pearl until Denny gets back, and then we can ask him how we
How
feel
about
about
this?
it.
If we may, okay, here.
And then maybe
I'm gonna pull Marcus aside. And hey man, you know what? We
don't
should-
talk, let them talk. Shh.
We should probably do that. Maybe we'll you can persuade her to give us like 12 grand or like 8, a little bit more money. That'll be like maybe we can ease the burden there. I'll just see if we get even a couple grand, we'll just split the difference. But because obviously, I mean, it's your wisdom. It seems like that's what helps you communicate with your deity a little bit better, right?
that is my main attribute.
All right, so yeah, let's see if we can get some extra out of it. Maybe they give us 10, we'll take the thing for, or just maybe we get through. They'll do it for 3.
3. Yeah.
All right, I have a feeling that that's still not a fair price. It doesn't seem like a.
But from my understanding, is 8,000 is dragon is very good money.
Okay, so maybe we'll just negotiate on it. And so if we can get it for 4 or less, then maybe we'll do
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
And then we'll just say we made it we made a group decision.
We can do
All
that.
right.
Besides, if Denny he comes back and doesn't like what you did, he's the one that put you in charge. Ultimately, it's his fault anyways.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
Blame it on Lenny.
I'll just say, well,
There's your out,
they
AJ.
got me drunk.
Well,
They got me drunk.
AJ,
I was making a rational decision.
worst case scenario, it's about a third of what we currently have without counting the dragon treasure. For something that seems to be significant for one of our party members.
All right, whatever.
I would say it's
Before I turn around, I'm gonna cast a little guidance on me.
You do that by rubbing your chest.
That's right. It's a little G.
He does it by rubbing your chest too. So just don't freak out
What
with
are you gonna try
that.
to do?
I'm gonna try to persuade her to sell us the pearl a little cheaper.
Okay.
So what? 8K in gems for the entirety of the dragon cards that we have, minus everybody who took souvenirs and pieces, and then trying to get the pearl of wisdom for 4.
Cheaper.
No, for cheap, whatever we can get it for.
Good with that. He's gonna benefit.
You got a
benefit the whole
specific
party.
number you want to start haggling with? Okay, we're gonna he's gonna start his haggling at 3,000.
I'm gonna say that sounds great, but would you be willing to give us the pearl for 3?
Once your persuades a roll.
Gotta be effing epic because
This guy. 19.
I could do that.
Awesome. Do you need help with the head? It's heavy.
Oh, my minions can take care of it.
I said, we're good.
Okay, well, let's go. We gotta get the other stuff though.
So what do you say we just grab the cart and tell her we'll be back maybe half hour or so with the rest of the dragon?
I tell you what, I'll wait here. You know, I'll wait here while they go get what they need to get the other parts and bring them back.
Go
Okay.
into the woods and take it all out of the portable. That's enough things.
That way, you know, it won't be a problem. You know, I mean, you'll have me, I guess, as collateral.
Oh, what?
Well, I'm just saying, in case you're nervous and you don't trust anybody, I don't know how you are.
Oh, I trust you.
I
I
wanted
know
to
you
talk
never
to you.
tried to
Anyway.
steal from me.
Yeah, I want to look around while they do that. Anyway.
Thank you. All right, so the rest of us.
We empty the cart
Sorry.
and we head into the closest woods. I guess would be semi-close, but
Yeah, maybe, 50 yards or so, just enough to where it's not obvious what we're doing.
yeah. And then throw it all on the cart.
And in this time, I'm going to talk to her about what I talked to you about before. Nope.
Yeah.
No. They were swords, not warriors. They keep forming around my lip.
And what was the price again? I can't remember what I quoted you.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
Because I knew I could afford it by myself.
I thought I said 150, but I wasn't sure.
That's-
Also, then he hands her the scroll that he was handed, that he had, and she motions him to go.
I thought that Dennehy already went, which is
No,
why I
he
was.
was
he was still
here
there.
with us first.
You're still there.
Oh.
So.
Oh, so
So he agreed that was a good purchase.
yeah, we agree by default.
Yeah, so it wasn't me at all. We're good.
He was fucking.
See that, Dennehy? You agreed without knowing that you even agreed. Because you were guilty by association
Right.
and proximity.
Guilty by proximity.
Yeah.
So we load.
Well, since we're guilty by proximity, before it goes, we're gonna all buy something special. Yeah, so I just whispered that to them to see what they could do to procure that for me.
Okay. While we're in town, can you put those horseshoes on my horse?
Yeah.
I appreciate it. And are they on?
Wait, how am I gonna do that without being able to go to the blacksmith? I mean, 'cause I need
We
to-
can't go. We can't go to his house. They didn't know about the forge,
But
but we couldn't go to the house.
Maybe, but we can ask if we can
Yeah.
use the.
It's all confiscated.
He had a shop. Somebody's got to be there, right?
Okay, Sean just said earlier
But that
that
doesn't
that
mean
whole
we can't-
area was confiscated by
His
the
house.
That doesn't mean we can't ask.
forge.
Right, at his house. He had a shop in town that had a forge.
Right, but you
Hold
don't
on.
need.
That's what
Which
it's been up to him.
The shop, the forge, the store, and the stable were all right next to each other. It was a clump of 4 buildings.
Well, maybe there's somebody there now.
But you don't need a forge to shoe a horse.
No, but you need the tools, and that's in the stable.
Stable, yeah. Stable would have farrier's tools.
Yeah.
We can see if there's a stable that we can use some tools for.
Yeah, I mean,
Or
that's
B,
true.
so doesn't matter that they have the forge. We can still ask.
Yeah, I just need the other tools to do. Which I mean, maybe there's somebody else out here that can actually do that though too.
You did a horrible job on my head.
I did a fantastic job on your head.
I don't want
You're full of shit.
I don't want you touching my horse.
Let me tell you right now, I did a great job on your head. It's not my fault that you had some defective switch in there that made you start talking all wacky.
I'm sure there's a farrier in town somewhere.
Maybe attached to the hotel.
No, there's
They've got a stable, right?
It's not.
No.
Right. Good thinking, Raymond. That's the kind of thing.
Apparently there's not, though.
It's not.
Oh,
All right, so
Farrier.
All right, so
What else are you doing here? Are you done doing business with her, or what?
well, we load up.
yeah, I guess we're finished. I mean, we got to get the other stuff back over there.
So we took the dragon parts out of the portable hole, threw it back in the wagon, closed up the portable hole, brought the wagon back to the shop.
And you took the wagon, what, out into the woods away from the town to do this, or is that what you?
Just to the edge of the town, just basically so we're out of sight. Look
Okay.
around, make sure nobody's observing us.
Okay. Very good. All right.
Does that go up without a hitch?
As far as you know.
As far as we know.
Roll a 1d4. It means nothing, but just roll it.
Dun-dun-dun.
Right, so we bring the cart back and I walk in the shop. So where would you like the rest of the dragon?
We'll get. She motions her minions to go back out to take care of the rest.
Okay.
The dragon pieces.
Yeah, the pieces.
Okay. So anybody else have any business to conclude?
Except for the dragon steaks.
Well, yeah, we kept the stakes.
Okay.
And we teeth and we kept some scales.
Yeah, I don't care.
That we had previously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good. Now, what items were you getting from her? You got the
Just the one thing.
wisdom,
Pearl of Wisdom.
That's it.
pearl of wisdom.
Pearl of wisdom, that's it.
And then the gems.
And whatever she's given us for the dragon. So 5,000 in gems.
Yeah.
Yep. So you get 5,000 in gems.
Wait a minute. Before you do that, I want to get, if you can, I'd like to get. I think you said you wanted some specific gems, right?
I will later. Right now, I'm good.
But do you want to? Do you know what you need?
No, it's in the way in the future.
Way in the future. Okay. All right. We'll forget it. Simple enough.
Out of character, I looked at my next level spells. I don't need any,
Oh. Okay.
so.
All right. So Dennehy gone.
Yes, he went through the other room where she opened the portal for her
Yeah.
to transport.
As
All right,
he's
so
right before he goes into the portal and says, "Then he make sure you get those eyebrows trimmed before you come back." Right before he goes through the portal.
Here.
did he take the portable hole with him? It was his.
No, because you guys had it. Nice try.
No, I'm not. It's not a try. I was hoping that he didn't. I just wanted to make sure.
You guys portable because you get all the stuff.
All right. So we got the bag of holding. We got the portable hole.
You've got a smaller, you've got stuff.
We have one bag of holding and one haversack.
He's got it. Oh, yeah.
Two bags.
Haversack.
And one.
We have 2 bags of holding.
I'm just carrying one of them that's full of gold. So,
Yeah, that was the one that we got off the Dead Adventure. Yep.
Yeah.
The only other thing we got was the haversack from the treasure
There
pile.
was another bag of holding.
Yeah, there's 2 bags of
Two bags of
holding
holding and
Oh, there
one
it is?
haversack
and a haversack
Oh.
that we have.
that we have.
There was only 1 bag of holding and a haversack on that treasure, but he had one before.
Who's wearing a haversack?
Me.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I'm not like I need it. I
They
mean,
each had bags, you had the haversack.
yeah. All right, so let's. I guess we'll start with. We need a place to stay now. So I don't know how that's going to work because the innkeeper, the only innkeeper in town, really doesn't like Chin here. So in order for that to work, he's gonna have to stay outside.
Well, there are multiple houses that are open. Kind of. We've stayed in.
Yeah, but now
Chinese.
you got these the Grays are here, whatever, the Gray Squad,
Great company.
Gray Company.
Well, until they tell us different.
yeah. Should we ask them?
Oh, there's a cool portal too that opened up.
Oh,
Cool. Sweet.
well, they did. I mean, they did tell us to just go get
It was worth going back to
go
the
to the
shop.
hotel. So let's just go there. And
Chinese?
No, the hotel
hotel.
or the tavern.
Why don't we see if we can use the forge also to fix the horseshoes?
We need the other thing. The
Barrier.
barrier.
Got the
But we gotta. Maybe he'll know where we can go. If not, then we're gonna have to wing that. because it's not like I'm a pro in inferior tools. You know, I mean, it's not quite Smith tool.
It's something with a hammer long enough.
Yeah, I mean, I should be able to figure it out, but I don't know how much meat to take. You know, chunky. What do you do? I mean,
You don't really know what
If you hit meat, there's a fucking problem.
yeah, well, I'm just saying that, dude. I don't know. I'm not a horseshoe guy either. I don't know magic. I don't know horseshoes. Sorry.
Shall we head to the hotel and see if we can get ourselves set up? Decide what our next move's gonna be? Maybe get a warm meal in our bellies?
Yeah, I'm just worried about that place though too.
I'd rather stay in the forest.
Yeah.
$17 for 17 gold pieces. of egg.
The guy with a heart, at least a heart silver in his pocket.
Why don't we stay in the forest and try and see if those we can cook up the dragon steaks?
Well, I guess we could try to just stay at Tiny's. But if it's confiscated, that might be a problem. Should we just, do you want to just go ask them and see, hey, you know, the mayor's been letting us stay here, but then again, I don't want to be associated with the mayor right now either.
Chimoga, while you're waiting outside, you noticed the by the wagon. You noticed those two guys that were in the shop earlier are standing over by the one building. Some crates. They're just leaning on the crates, kind of like talking to each other, but they keep looking over at you. It's making you a little nervous.
All right, is everybody outside?
No, they're coming out now.
Coming out now.
Deciding what they're
So I walk over, just say, hey, those guys are loitering over there, staring at me.
Yeah.
It's making me nervous.
You're a robot.
I'd stare at you if I didn't know what you were too.
Well, let's go.
She had 2 automatons with her. They know what they know what we look like.
We're gonna go. Let's keep an eye out. So I guess let's go get something. You want to get some? You want to get a warm meal and some?
How about we trade him some dragon meat for him to cook us up some dragon meat in a week? There's no cost.
You know what? That's a really good idea. We do have dragon short ribs, which have been perfectly sliced. So, and you know, a dragon short rib is not like a short rib. I mean, those things are like, it's like Fred Flintstone.
That's a Flintstone Brontosaurus.
So how about this? How about we go
So you
back,
guys are heading to the inn.
Yep, we're going to the inn.
offer the ribs as a peace offering for past misunderstandings?
Yes, and a place to stay because he's going to make a ton of money off this dragon meat. I mean, come on.
So you guys walk in the door, and Alurin, the elf innkeeper, is there to greet you.
Lauren, long time no see.
I don't think I know you.
You were definitely not there when we were here first.
Sorry. It's been a really, really long time. So long, I can't remember it. But I've heard great things about you. Makes me feel like that I just know you.
Wow, I feel the same about you.
Hey, well, you know, I just want to let you know that our elf friend had to go on some business, and he said that we should stay here because he doesn't trust any other place in the area. He said a place run by an elf is the best place to stay. So we're back.
Yeah. Well, I could say that I'm excited to see us, but I did notice that you brought someone with you.
I peek in the door, and I look to see if he still got my sculpture. Is the sculpture still on the bar?
Yeah, it is.
It is.
So, I mean,
Remember what the sculpture was?
is there a workaround for? Is there a workaround we could do to make this work?
Hand.
It's a giant arm with a middle finger.
No, it's just the hand. It was like
Whatever. So,
I giggle.
is there a workaround we can do for this Warforge issue that you might have?
Well, what, pray tell, would you possibly have in mind to rectify the situation of the past?
I fixed his stuff.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Well, I know you
fix it.
fixed the stuff,
I know, but you know,
but the
I
question that remains that's not asked is it possible that your friend destroys all of my shit.
Yeah. So here's what we got.
Peace offer.
Here's what we got. We killed the dragon. I know it's hard to believe, but we've got some dragon short ribs.
Yeah.
Now that would be, I think, one hell of a delicacy for you to serve to your patrons.
Dragon short ribs.
Yeah, they're not that short.
No.
No, they're pretty big.
Yeah.
But I heard that meat is tender and just chock full of smokiness.
Wow. That'll look good with my roasted crab and buckwheat bread.
Sure would. I mean, I guess it's like a monthly special for him, so we're gonna go with that. But this
Or
is
the
what,
theme shark.
yeah, this is what we're looking for. Tell me if it's okay. First of all, obviously, to help cover some of our, if our automaton Warforged damages anything, obviously we will fix it.
Fuck you. I'm not an automaton.
You're outside.
Yeah, you
No, I'm
pick your
right in
head
the
in.
doors.
Yeah, but you're not.
I looked inside to see that thing, so I'm right there. That's where the door is.
Yeah, you can't hear him.
He's over here.
So even like
I just haven't
even
moved
you
my
can't.
guy over here.
This is
sorry.
what the dungeon master tells you that you can't hear.
So, anyway, we need room and board for 2 nights and meals for the 2 days. I mean, we're probably not going to be hanging around here all that much, but do you think we could trade, the short ribs for all that? You know you're going to make some good money on that short ribs, far more than you're going to get off of us, even with the next 2 days of meals and room and board.
We could do that.
You good with that?
Yeah, I think that's a
You
fair
guys
deal.
good with that?
Well, while they're talking, I see the bust that he made last time we were here.
Middle finger.
I'm gonna go over there, pick it up, and I saw him peeking it. So we put it back. Just do a little giggle, put it back.
All right, so we got. How many rooms can we get for this?
I'll give you 3 rooms.
3 rooms, okay. Well, we only really need 2. Listen, I tell you what, we'll save you a little bit of hassle. We'll take 2
All right.
because the Warforged doesn't really sleep. He just kind of like stands there and creepily watches you, I guess. Yeah.
He can stay in your room.
Yeah, I don't care. He stay in my room. That's fine. That's just, at least if something if shit hits the fan, I know that I'll be
Alive.
I'll be alive.
And
Well,
out of character.
since you've been gone, I've added a game stealer over in the corner.
With the game stealer.
Where you go over to see her and you make wagers of chance. Roll the dice, and depending on how well you do, you could make money or you could lose money. Depending on the wager.
That's fantastic.
So your establishment has become a den of inequity. I agree.
That's a hard.
Equity?
But you never say no.
Yeah, for some background, this guy hates me because I don't know if you saw.
I watched the previous
Oh, you
episode.
watched it, okay.
That's how I got cut you.
That's like he was like, I haven't seen her.
For you, I'm heirs too.
All right. So what time of day is it?
Right now it is about 3 in the afternoon.
So yeah, the rest of the daylight to kill. You want to do anything, or you want to just take her easy and make it an early night?
See if I can worship put on. See if they have
That's what
some
we need to do.
That's the.
Innkeeper.
Yup.
There's someone other than Tiny.
Is there anybody other than Tiny that could do the horseshoes on a horse?
Yeah, there are the soldiers that took over the quarters of Tiny's over at the blacksmiths. They can do it.
Dig up further. Look, good thing we didn't go stay there. Man, they just moved in, didn't they?
Why don't you guys take your horses over there with the horseshoes and get that done? I want to see. I want to find out if there's any other. Well, first of all, we didn't even ask Dennehy when he was in there. They know about the werewolves.
As far as we know,
Yes.
I know.
I don't know.
They didn't. That's why we got the blood group.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a guy walking around in robes. They were just in the magic shop, so it doesn't sound like this is just a unit of soldiers that would know nothing about magic. So they may recognize the plants that were planted on the property.
The botanist did come out and help unload. So I'm pretty sure he had to say something.
Maybe he didn't.
Maybe not.
The king sent soldiers in. Well, no, he said because of the tax issue.
Or I leave with the horses and stuff. I peek in, see if that redhead was still in there.
You don't see her?
I don't remember the green one.
Right,
The
so
waitress, I made a bust of her.
Oh, she's right there.
Yeah, but she's back in the kitchen. You don't see her though from where he's at.
All right, so I want to go talk to that guy that's Finchy, and see if they got any jobs for us to maybe possibly do while we're, invisibly here. Because
Is anyone going to go with him, or are you going to?
yeah, I'm curious. I'll go with them.
Okay.
Well-
what is Marcus and Grabnar going to do?
I think Marcus should come with us too.
Well, who's going to get the horses? Do you shoot
I'm going
Grabnar
with
with Chin? Okay.
Gradmore and Shin, yeah.
Okay.
I'll hand you the horseshoe.
Marcus might want to come with us because he speaks a little bit better than both of us, but he doesn't.
Yeah, maybe
He
yeah.
might be able to handle it.
That's fine.
So AJ and Raven are going to go talk to Gylix.
Yep.
Want to get the horseshoes put on?
Yeah.
We'll do Eric's and Don's thing in a moment. We'll do these guys first. This will just be more of theater of the mind with a little bit of yeah, we'll do theater of the mind because I got the blacksmith thing on a different setup right now, so I don't want to mess that up. Okay, so you guys go to Tiny's place and where the forge is, and you roll up and you see a bunch of the Grace Company lounging around. You see a bunch of horses tied up outside of the stable, so you imagine the inside of the stable has also got stuff going on in there. You can hear the sound of anvil ringing in the air as you approach, and you see both the doors of the blacksmith shop are wide open, as well as the merchant shop. You know how he had like supplies and stuff next door, and you see like different soldiers coming out with like, one guy's got like a loaf of bread under his arm and he's walking across the road to Tiny's house. And that when these guys see you, no one is like rude to you. They just kind of like give you the nod as you guys ride up. So there's one soldier, he's outside of the blacksmith shop and he's kind of got his foot up on a crate and he's got a piece of cloth and he's kind of like cleaning off the dirt off of his boots. And he looks at you and he's like,
Oh, good man.
he's like, good afternoon, boys. What brings you over here? You guys are long riders. What's going on?
We're just doing odd jobs around the town, different towns. We talked to what was his name? Silex?
Gylix
Gylix?
Finchy.
Yeah.
Kyle Finchie.
How many pieces of paper I got?
Oh, Commander
You'll
Finchie.
never be able to see
But
it.
yeah, he told us that you guys took over the town for non-payment of the taxes. I'm like, it's a shame,
Yeah,
but got to do what we got to do, you know.
yeah. You got to make ends meet somehow.
Yep. I said, do you have anybody that could put on some horseshoes for us
Yeah,
for pay? Of
our
course.
farrier can handle that. How many horses you looking to get reshoed?
2.
Okay. Do they? I assume we're providing new horseshoes for them.
No, we have the horseshoes. Yeah,
Oh, you do?
we just don't have the skill to.
All right. Well, let's do 10 copper per horse to reshoe.
Sounds good.
All right.
Did we bring the horses?
Yeah. I wrote it.
What's that, 10 copper, 1 silver?
I wrote it.
I know I forgot something.
Yeah.
I hand 1 silver coin to you.
Alright, so whose horses are getting them?
I'll reach in the bag and grab another silver.
Okay. Silver. Wow. You guys are loaded. He's like, all right, we'll get these horses done right away.
We just don't have copper. So you win.
Makes it sound like you're even more loaded then.
Yeah. He's like, well, all right.
Considering silver's worth more than gold right now.
Yeah. He grabs the silver and he yells inside to the guy inside. A couple of the other soldiers come over, grab the horses, and they take them around to the backside of the blacksmith shop. He's like, all right, it's gonna take a little bit to get these reshoed.
No problem.
So you guys want to come back in a couple hours? 2 hours, say?
We can do that.
I'm going to stay here with my horse.
Yeah.
Oh, it's your horses? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
We'll just wait.
we can wait.
Well,
you know how,
I don't.
you know how close you get with your horses.
An hour walk back.
Fair enough. I'm. Your your reputations for being fine horsemen precede yourselves, so I respect your wishes. So he's like, give me those horseshoes, and we'll make sure the farrier takes care of that. So he reaches out for the horseshoes.
Pass the horseshoes.
I hand Marcus my set.
Okay.
You'll hand it to the guy.
Okay. He kind of looks at. He's
I
like,
have them. I said,
your automaton is a little different. And we,
That he is. You have no idea.
they get to working on that. Now, we'll now jump over to AJ and Wade. So you go back to the mayor's place to talk to Commander Finchie, right?
Yeah.
All right. You go there. And you ride up on your horses, I assume, or what?
Yeah.
He's walking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, you ride up on your horses, and they greet you.
Dismount and then I'm here to talk to Commander Finchie.
He says, "Well, what business you got today with him? You guys were just here."
Exactly that.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. We had Denny had to run off because of his death in his family, and we're wanting to know if there's any kind of jobs that you guys might have available for us.
All right, let me get the boss, and I will find out for you.
All right.
And he turns and goes in and gets
Let's stay close to my horse just in case.
he gets Finchie.
Turn it around.
Turn them over around, yeah.
Finchie says, "Well, Asher Jedediah, looking for work."
Well, you know I hate that name, but Yeah, I am. Just looking for some, something to keep us occupied while we wait for Denny to get back.
He's like, well, I'll have some work for you in the morning.
What kind of work?
Well, let's just say we're taking care of the problem that's been going on here.
What problem are you referring to?
The one with the wolves.
That problem.
So you know about them?
Oh, yeah, we know about it.
That's why. I mean, I wasn't sure, if you knew or not, but that's why we brought all the supplies over here, was to cure that stuff. But I think, I think we drove most of them out of this town.
Or did you?
Well, that's what we thought we did. I'm not sure, but we thought we did.
I don't think we did.
Do you have intelligence to the contrary?
I think that's the case. I think there's a werewolf blight in this town that needs to be expunged. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm all for the king getting his taxes. But me personally, I miss the thrill of fighting. Bloodshed and everything. And smashing undead corpses was quite exhilarating. And since we can't do that anymore, well, I miss it. So.
Yeah. So what kind of lead do you have on these werewolves? I mean,
Well,
last
about
time we
me,
were
it's
there.
about you. You asked me for work, and I'm telling you that I have work for you. Now, if you want this work, we can proceed. But if you don't, well, I
Well,
understand.
Yeah, I know. Let me ask, did you ever take care of that goblin infestation? I mean, the mayor knows about it.
I don't know anything about a goblin infestation.
Oh, okay. All right, so
I haven't seen any goblins in this village or around any of the farmers' houses. So, what are you trying to tell me that I don't know?
there's a bunch of goblins in some dungeon that we tried. They were taking townsfolk, and it just got really hectic.
Well,
They mentioned something about a goblin king too.
Yeah.
sounds like fairy tales if you ask me.
All right. Well. Yeah, maybe it was. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay,
All
well,
right. So you said come back tomorrow.
tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow
I'll
morning.
Get your rest because you're going to have some work to do.
You ask the nature of the work, where we agree to show up and do it.
Yeah, we're hunting werewolves.
Okay. Well, I was looking for something a little more specific than just we're hunting werewolves.
Well, that's what makes it fun.
I'm down for fun.
All right. Well, I'll talk to the rest of the party. If they agree, we'll be here in the morning.
That sounds like a plan.
All right.
All righty,
And then-
AJ. AJ.
See you later, Galix. Finchy.
That's Commander to you.
Yes, sir. I know, Commander Finchy.
Commander Gaylings.
Good thing you're not there.
Yep.
You'd be dead. And Sean might kill you anyway.
You have
All right, so we're
your
going.
voice.
So we're taking off.
Yeah, all right. You guys take off.
Head back to the hotel.
Yep.
Very good. See, that went off without a hitch.
Yeah. So it's just gonna be me and him, I think, for a little bit until they get back, right?
Yeah, yeah. You
Time to
walk back-
drink.
You walk back into the tavern, or inn/tavern.
Yes. So, hello, fine sir. I'd like to-
Oh, welcome back, boys. Can I get you a fresh drink?
Oh yeah. I think I'm gonna go with
You want the glass of whiskey and a mug
no,
of ale?
No, I'm not gonna go heavy.
Or would you like the glass of mead?
I'm just gonna do with a mug of ale.
I could give you a glass of cider.
Yeah, I think I'd rather have the ale though.
All right, we'll get you the ale. He's like, and don't worry about paying me.
Well, thank you very much.
Your dragon's meat is more than quite suffice.
All right, good.
In that case, a dram of whiskey for me.
All right, there you go.
Might be switching to whiskey later.
Hands you guys your drinks. And the girl over at the dice table, she kind of like waves at you.
Where is this dice table at?
Right here in the corner.
Oh, okay, I see it.
It's even got little dice.
Yes, it's amazing.
And a Dummy Club style dice tray.
Yes, it is true.
Yep. But better,
It's amazing.
Because it's imaginary.
because you can make money off.
All right, so while I'm sitting here drinking, I'm gonna just listen in and see if I can hear anything from the people in the conversations around us. It doesn't look like there's a lot of people. I just see the one group.
Yeah.
And the dice girl. I listen to her too in case she's like talking up a storm or.
Is there anybody at the dice table?
Actually, at this particular moment, there's not. That's why she's looking at you. Kind of like smiling at you, batting her eyes.
All right. I'm curious. I got a glass of whiskey in my hand, and let's see what happens.
He says, well, good afternoon. What form are you in right now?
I'm back into my original appearance.
So you look human?
I look human, so
Okay.
it's kind of the nobleman's face that kind of took me in. So, middle-aged silver fox.
She says, well, greetings. My name's Atrian.
Adrian? Oh, they call me Raven.
Raven. I like the name. It draws me in like your eyes. Care to play a dice game?
For bad luck, I'd have none at all, but I'm willing to lose a little bit.
Well, it sounds like we can have some fun. How much do you care to wager?
Well, what's the game?
Well, the game's called 20 Bones. You roll this dice here, it's a 20-sided dice. And if you roll a 15 or higher, I'll triple your wager. If you roll a 10 or higher, I double your wager. But if you roll under a 10, I win your money.
So, a 50-50 shot. I've had worse odds.
So how much do you care to wager?
Well, 15 gold.
Well, all right. And she puts 15 gold on the table. Go ahead and roll. She says, thank you for that 15 gold.
Yeah, you know
He
what?
says, lines away, don't you pay?
Too late. You got to say it before the result.
Oh, really?
He said that last time we did it.
Now
Yeah.
that I know that,
I doubt you can use your chips on this anyway.
Yeah.
probably not.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's enough for me. I'm back to my drinks.
Thank you for your donation.
He went from gold to nose.
He's like, I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you walk away.
Oh,
So what happened?
I lost some money.
You know, what's the deal?
50-50 shot, essentially.
Oh,
So you 20-sided die. You roll a 10 or higher, she doubles your wager. You roll 15 or higher, she triples it.
all right. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna try it. See what I can do.
She says, well, look at you, straw man.
Yeah.
Can you flex those arms for me? He says, can I touch him? She
Yeah.
reaches forward. She's like, I'm gonna put my hand around that little gun.
I know.
He puts out a little gun.
Tell me your strength. What's your strength?
9.
9.
Yeah.
That's more double.
This is 6. Yeah.
Very little guy.
Oh wow.
You're like my son.
So how good did she look? I mean,
She's good looking.
Yeah.
Very
I
pretty.
think that's my old man.
She's so pretty that you almost get charmed just by looking at her.
Oh, yeah, I'm seeing where this is going.
Raven's
She's a
lost enough
redhead?
money to pretty
Nope, I
women.
don't believe in any of that crap. I don't care about
She was
redhead.
for
Yeah.
And her feet are hooked. I'm just kidding.
That just made it more interesting.
Yeah, sure did.
Yeah.
Sure did.
I
tail.
You can hear this.
All right, so I'm gonna.
She says, "What's your name?"
My name's AJ.
Hey, Jay, I'm Adrian. Nice to meet
Nice,
you.
Adrian. It's good to meet you.
He's like, "You better make a wager. How much do you want to go?"
I'll drop. I got 50 gold.
50 gold.
50 gold.
I'm gonna saunter back over to the table.
Oh,
after drinking my drink.
Is that all you want to wager? You
Yep.
look like a man of means.
No, that's all I've got on
You
me.
do more than 50?
That's all I've got on me.
Use my tray.
Hold on. No. I am going to use my inspiration, though.
I gave him a chance.
I have inspiration.
Okay. Go ahead and try.
I'm gonna toss 15.
Try and die. What?
I'm gonna toss 15 gold on the table and say, put my money on him.
After I said I'm going to use my inspiration. I had already moved
My character back to the table. I had already moved my
Let's see
character
if
back
I
to
even
the
do
table.
anything. 18.
All right. Right when you say 18, the dice flips over to a 5. And she says,
I go,
"What?"
Can I roll to see if I caught it?
Roll. Give me,
What I
told you, did.
You saw it.
give me a perception roll.
You did just say it.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna roll to see if I saw what you said I just saw.
Probably.
a 5.
No.
She made it a 5. Sorry. That didn't happen.
18.
you're not quite sure if you just got played or not.
Wow. Really?
Really?
There's something not right about that game.
She's like, "Care to try it again? If you don't like it, we could switch it out from new dice."
I don't think the dice have anything to do with it.
Where's the pit boss?
There is no pit boss.
You're not in there. You were me at the fair.
Yeah. Yeah, we might, we'll figure it out. But I know a snake when I see a snake. I've hung out with snakes. These games are usually rigged, but I have a funny feeling that, I don't know. I just don't think that it just doesn't
How
seem
dare
right.
you accuse me of being a cheat?
Oh,
I
that's
am
no
a
problem.
fair
I'm sure
dealer
you've heard
here.
it before.
You threw the dice, I didn't. I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I know. But, at that last second, it seemed like it just moved weird.
Well,
Maybe it was just my vision, but
why don't you make some more wagers? Let's see if that
yeah,
happens
you know what?
again.
I don't think we're going to play that game.
Why not? It's a
No,
fun
because
game.
no, I know it's a fun game, but
Oh, it's more
I
fun
think-
for you.
I think I'll figure that out later. And I'm going to go back and sit down.
We can increase the payouts if you like.
65 gold pieces later.
Yeah, dude.
He's like 65 gold.
Remember, I'm not a good character. What do you know? I'm just letting everybody know.
Apparently neither is she. 'Cause she just got both your asses.
Yeah,
She just got both of you.
she did actually. Yeah.
Well, AJ, I was hoping you'd win me my money back.
No, man, there's a hustle there.
Yeah.
I just haven't.
You just lost 30 gold.
45 gold before you go.
Yeah, I lost 50.
He lost 50.
Oh, you lost 30.
Yeah, he
I
lost
forgot he did 50.
30.
Oh my gosh.
Gold.
Yeah. She's like, it's a beautiful day.
Just remember,
You're so
I
glad.
am not a good person.
Idiots.
You gonna turn around, that fucking table's gonna fold up.
AJ, like, so what are you thinking?
So you
we trying to get even?
guys go back over to the bar to drink?
Yeah, we're gonna drink, but the whole time we're drinking, I'm gonna keep an eye on that table.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure I keep an eye on her.
So at the table or we up at the bar?
We're at the bar. Oh no, we're at the table. But we were at the table before.
You see a dwarf pull up to the table and he's like, I think I got you. I think I got you right where I want you. And he starts putting his money on the table and he's rolling those 20 bones.
Don't care.
He wins. Winner! 3 silver!
Yeah. 3 silver. See, told you.
This winner almost
Okay, you
everything.
guys keep drinking. And, Alarin says,
It's
hey,
more like sipping right now.
he's like, would you like some of that dragon meat cooked up? Are you hungry?
Yeah, sure.
I could eat.
All right, well, let me make you a plate.
Thank you very much, sir.
I'll even put in a warm loaf of buckwheat bread.
That's fantastic.
Sounds amazing.
Considering I just lost almost all my gold.
You spent almost 100 money.
No, I spent money before. You don't know about what the other money I spent though.
Okay. Well, I'm not even
Theoretically, I mean all the gold that's on me,
Yeah.
not anything that's like in the bags or anything like that.
I got a bag of holding full of gold.
You hear from over your shoulder over at the table at the door, "Woo! I win again!" And he's like, let's double it.
Okay.
He's like,
Right
you got
now.
gold over there, girl. I want that gold. He says, show me the gold.
So I'm gonna talk to. Gonna be real whispering here to Raven. I go from my dealings with a lot of these underground folk. There's something going on, and usually they have like the people sitting around.
Oh, yeah, win.
People sitting around,
Nothing.
and they want to. They make it seem like they're winning to sucker us back up there. But I think this bitch is gonna regret all
I think I walked away after one.
that.
Before I ended up in
After
the
I saw
military.
it, after I saw
You
it.
walked away after 2.
Just, well, I walked back. I finished my drink and said, fuck it, and walked back over. But, like, a good con knows a good con.
Yeah,
And she's conning.
She's damn good because I don't even think I noticed what the hell happened.
Well, dress cut like that, what do you
And I look for this shit all the time because I do this, which is fucked up. I figured that I could con the con, but no, I got fucked.
So then the question is, we gonna do anything about it, or we're gonna sit
I'm
here
gonna kill
and
that bitch.
We're 50 gold?
Or 50 gold. Yeah, I don't like being stolen from. I'm gonna wait.
I'd say maybe we shake her down. I don't think.
Yeah, she's not a lot hard. I'm not gonna kill her. I'm just joking.
Okay, just cut her face. Just cut her face.
Or am I?
I think that's good.
So it's that amount of time is passed where you guys get the horses done and you head back to the inn.
Good.
I'm going to check out the work.
Are they the right horseshoes?
Yeah. You guys both have the horseshoes of speed on your horses. So
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I want to test them.
How does my horse feel?
Not right away.
it's fast.
Fast.
How does it feel? Furry.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah, you can't tell because you have no sense of touch.
Yeah, I do.
I can't even say what's
Horses don't have fur, they have hair.
Whatever.
automaton.
Either way, you felt it.
No,
My horse. How does my horse feel?
I don't know. Let me tell you.
His feet.
All right, guys. Well, here we're gonna take a little break. Hit that like and subscribe button. We will continue after the intermission. Check us out on YouTube for our previous episodes if you're interested. We are the D&D Dummy Club. We're renowned for doing some stupid shit.
Like throwing all our money on the fucking table.
Yes,
like
yes.
a dumbass, knowing that I was gonna get fucked
So
by the guy.
after a little intermission, we'll be back for another episode. So,
I'm looking forward to it now.
so thanks for checking us out.
Get even with that bitch.
And also check us out on Patreon too.
Yes.
That's even
There will be no murder though.
Laura's going to find out. Maybe. I'm going to.